restart it because now you get recorded.
So,
what is happening here in this adventure?
Well, so far what's happening is that we have to find 22 cards for this elderly blue dragon named Hubert Farnsworth. So far we've gone to a graveyard and we found one, and we are currently looking over two other mausoleums before we have to look over this whole place that is possibly haunted, but we are not entirely certain.
Whose beers? And can I get one?
Yes.
We have 20.
Alright then.
We have one night to do this, and we are on the summer equinox.
All right.
Solstice.
Is it,
Summer solstice.
did we return for a reason? We just discovered that there was 22 dashed around, or how did we find that out?
We got hired.
He told us.
They found in the main entryway of this whole estate mansion.
Mansion of Despair.
There, in the Mansion of Despair. There were 22 pillars with busts of different dragonborn, on them,
Right.
and each one had an image on it. And they were asking Albert Farnsworth about what each one was and everything. So they investigated 2 of them, or asked questions about 2 of them so far. So they suspect that each one is tied to a different card that's in the mansion.
All right, but it hasn't been confirmed.
Has not.
All right.
And one of those statues was completely destroyed. So there may be 21 cards or maybe 22. They're not sure. These little tokens represent
The statues.
These represent each of the statues, and these are the 2 that they'd ask questions about. On the back side, there's other ones you can look at if you want to say, hey, tell me the one about the star. And then we'll just mark it as, hey, check that out.
Okay, so you flip them over. That's what they represent. All right.
And in our first encounter, we took on a big ass zombie, a bunch of little zombies, and a couple of zombie wolves. So lots of undead running around here.
But the dragon's
Want this
not
chair,
dead,
Steve?
right?
No, not as far as we know.
And that's nothing good.
Who's got the most hit points so far? I'm at 29. But we can discuss things. You're allowed though. Okay.
You're all relatively new
39.
players.
I got 39.
So,
I'm the meat shield.
yeah, when Steve gets back here, we'll discuss party roles and what everybody looks like, and kind of reintroduce the characters. Now that you guys have played a little bit, you can introduce yourselves. I don't have to do it this time.
All right.
I'll do
Very
it. I'll do it
good.
if you want me to. I need to get past you. Come sit down, Steve.
Do I need to start now or can I snooze?
No. Fine, go take your nap, Captain Nappin.
I had to get up early.
7?
No, I had to be there at 7.
How do you know Todd?
Worked on.
Did you? Oh, right, me too. Our story's very similar. We're almost brothers in that sense, really. So very similar. You're saying
Identical twins, aren't you?
Well, some have said. Me.
Yeah.
But and yourself? You worked with him?
No. I went to school with him in high school.
It's never left you since that. Haunts your dreams. Stays with you.
I know, especially that one Halloween where he wore that dress and he had the long blonde hair.
That was a mistake you will long regret. Mistake
No,
that night.
that was something I have to hold dear forever.
It's a bonding moment.
And it's one of those moments I have to look on when it's a long sexual winter.
A long what winter?
Alright,
Sexual
Steve.
winter.
What is your calendar have?
Is there such a thing?
Yeah, sexual winter coming up.
So that we don't have to do all
You
this
know what?
again after you get out of here.
No, see, it's a
Sounds like a
down here, so it's just sort of.
I'm
Alright,
got my
so-
Chiwa Bengay with me. It's a long sexual winter.
Alright,
Been a
There's
big
a
camping a few
wheelchair.
times, huh?
That's a little scary.
real quick,
Let's use the real one.
that's the town you're in.
It's a port town.
It's a port town.
Which bit is this?
You are roughly in this
In the
estate here
middle.
in the middle. The Mansion of Despair. You started out in the natural world. As soon as you crossed over into the mansion grounds, you realized you guys were in the Shadowfell, which was basically a planar portal.
Right.
And you are now in the land of the dead and the less than living.
That's
That's where your character is actually from, because you are a Shadar Kai. So you were born there.
Does it give me any bonuses against particularly undead?
Knowledge checks.
Knowledge
You'll
checks,
know
okay.
more stuff about this realm than other people will.
Alright.
The guy immediately to your left is also a Shader Kai, and you tend to. He's very emo. You
We
can
have
be whatever you
friends.
want.
Yeah, I know.
That's wonderful.
Except I sort of think that I would look more like this.
Oh man, you took a jump. Let's have a look at every sketches. Who's got a sketch done?
Nobody. Just the artist.
Just pass your scripts to the left.
He'll draw you.
He'll draw you.
Okay.
It's Steve, right?
Yeah, I'm Steve.
I'm Shane.
Hey,
Nice to meet you. All right.
Okay, so
And that's Ian,
I am.
and I'm Ed.
Hey, Ed.
How you doing?
Good.
You wanna have
Yeah, we just
Todd
want
pass
that.
a wheelchair over to
Yeah,
you?
okay. Or even like the other one. I just don't want to sit on the one that looks like it's been hashed out all night.
So really quick around the table. Ed, what's your character look like? What's he do?
Alright, so my character, whose name is Orgos, is a warforged fighter. My understanding of him is he's created out of elements, and I picked limestone, so he's basically like a living statue. So he doesn't sleep, eat, breathe, drink. He's a meat shield, high hit points. A lot of strength and endurance, and I don't know. This picture sort of looks like, I don't know what that looks like, but that's what it says
Frisky
it looks like.
Dingo?
So,
That's good.
you didn't leave anything out?
No, that's good. He draws
pretty,
aggro.
pretty basic fighter. Pull everybody to me.
Just get behind him. That worked last time.
Yeah.
Ian.
I am Merok. I'm a mole, which is a half human, half dwarf, and I have this awesome hammer that I can throw at people and it comes back to me, and I heal everyone. And
He calls it Mjolnir.
It's weird. And I
This universe is
slice
so
the crap out of
coincidental.
undead. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
He's bald, has pointy ears.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
bald. And
What
I
kind? What are
have
you wearing?
an eye patch. I have,
Excuse me.
He has an eye patch. Yes.
What are you wearing? Hmm?
I have
Eye patch is a substitute.
I have a
codpiece
shield
too.
and some ebon chainmail and cloak.
That'd be a very disappointing codpiece to have. My codpiece is an eye patch.
I'm so sorry. It's a sexual whisper. It's all I'm thinking about. If I ever have a band,
Steve?
I'm naming it that.
We're going to get mileage out of that comment. So much mileage out of it.
I have a Dragonborn.
So he looks like 90% of the rest of the population of this town.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
What color are your scales? I think they were red or were they gold?
Gold.
Oh.
Red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold scales, red eyes.
So you may be related to the leader of this town.
Maybe.
Breathes fire.
You
He's-
breathe fire.
He's wearing dwarven full plate, so it's very like angular, covers his whole body. You hear him coming a mile away.
Clanky.
Clanky McClinker pants. And
Noisy. Big.
strong
7
as an
feet
ox.
tall, 300 pounds. I mean,
He's Shaquille O'Neal with scales.
Bad actor.
And
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got no charisma.
without the cross.
Oh no, actually yes, you have huge charisma, don't you?
18?
Yeah, that's a big charisma score. He's all of his armor looks kind of tarnished. And looks like he used to be a paladin of some kind, but some sort of disgrace. You see things like he has like an old stogie in his pocket. He's really interested in those dice and cards you guys found.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, he's all about any kind of vice you could possibly imagine.
Okay.
So he gets half price when we get the ports.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they know him in the bad part of the districts.
The red light districts.
He doesn't even go red anymore. It's just the black light district. All right,
So he could use his charisma to sort of charm the zombies.
he could, but he chooses not to.
I'd rather smash.
He'd rather make him do it. That's what the silk rope's for. Brian.
My new character's named Shifty. I'm a changeling vampire. When I'm not pretending to look like something else, I'm very pale and frail looking. I don't have any weapons. physical weapons. In my
Really
hands.
nice clothes though. He looks like
But-
a noble.
Yeah, I have
Looks like a what?
Noble.
Oh.
nice robe action. The cloak I'm wearing kind of shifts. It's dark. It's hard to see the edges. I have a hood. Kind of helps me, be stealthy.
You guys have seen him in the daylight a few times, and he's always like under this hood with like gloves on, everything. He's keeping every square inch of his skin covered.
Otherwise, he'll
I'm
sparkle.
not a fan of the daylight.
He does not want to sparkle.
And I have a companion, a displacer beast, that is basically a 6-legged panther that's got tentacles.
Yep.
That I could use for various activities.
Named dog.
Named
yes,
Dog.
his name is Dog. So that's
Never been in
Shoots a
there.
lot of hentai movies.
Dog? You didn't want to
Dog.
name a puppy?
it's Dog.
All right, Casey.
Apparently, I am a Shadar Kai ranger named Patricia. He is
Patio Tool.
or Patricia
Patricia
O'Toole or Patty O'Toole, and basically, it's a person who does a lot of long range attacks, so they don't move a lot. So they've been eating a lot of beef jerky. They've gained a little bit of weight. They have a lot of white makeup, and they have goth makeup all over the place, and tattoos, and they have sylvan leather armor.
His armor looks like it was made by elves. It's got little leather and
Leather
leaves
flourishes and all the other stuff, and like big old nipple rings and stuff like that.
Chaps.
Chaps.
He does have assless chaps.
Assless
We
chaps.
determined that.
This could be 1-800 number right here, script. What are you wearing? I'm wearing goth armor.
Yes, I'm wearing goth armor, and I have little goth midgets all around me as well.
We could work on the tone a bit. I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to hang up at that point.
And they're all Thai. And they speak Flemish.
And he has a silk, like an all silk cloak on. Remarkably, you guys have seen this in his combat. He kind of activates his magic power and just like can pretty much go run up walls. He has a climb speed of a spider, basically, when he chooses to use it.
And I can teleport
Yes, and he bamps around like Nightcrawler.
once an encounter.
Yeah.
And it was a good encounter.
And now we've got to Shane.
My character's called Shathius. Is that how you imagine it to be
Whatever
called?
you want it to be called.
Shathius works out for me. He's born of the despair of all shadow creatures. He uses druidic background to explore all the shadows of the world with his wolf and bear.
Summon animals, yeah. If you want to summon them, they'll show up.
We should
And
like do
he
it
can
in
train
reality.
He's
his-
stalked by a wolf and a bear. Which
The
I
last
overcome.
for the last bit of the adventure, you've been wandering around as a wolfhound behind everybody, because you can turn into different animals.
All right. So just those two, right?
No, you can turn into any medium-sized
Oh, I can.
natural creature. So like you can't turn into a displacer beast because that's a fey creature, but you could turn into a wolf, a rodent of unusual size.
A hamster.
And a durable, but keep away from Richard Gere.
Still?
The Richard Gere encounter. Oh, he will never make that down.
Too soon.
Too soon. Yeah, so you can change shape. I think you're also a controller type, right?
I think that's how you
He does
describe it.
battlefield control as well.
But it says protect drop here, so I don't know what the.
You've got limited healing. Like once a day, you can create an acorn that anybody can eat and heal, which you have to choose.
Where's
one
the
you
acorn
want
coming
Yes.
from?
When you need it, you don't ask.
to. That's right.
That's
You
right.
describe, you've got it.
How bad do you want those hit points?
Even if it smells like doo doo.
That's right.
This acorn tastes like
They
shit.
come from.
But I feel much better.
No, it's just shaped like an acorn. That's what it's shaped like an acorn.
It's health food.
Where's your Shathis? Shathis McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a surname on this.
Well-
I short a surname.
And he's Patty O'Toole, so apparently the Shader Kai are all Irish and Scottish. You could teleport as well,
Where is that?
Shadow Jaunt.
As an encounter power, so that's once per encounter, I guess.
Yep. You can summon different spirits to help you out. Wild Shape, we talked about that. Vine Rope, you can make a rope 50 feet long out of nowhere.
It came from somewhere.
Thorns.
Same place as the acorn, man.
Pretty
I have
much.
to get the acorn out first, though. That's the problem. That's not per encounter. I mean, where are you reading this from?
These
These
are
are your-
back here.
These are basically your power cards if they were.
All right.
So you see sorry, you're on that one.
Basic.
You got a couple basic attacks. Savage Rend is the only attack you can use when you're an animal form.
All right.
Storm Spike is a nice ranged attack for you, so you'll probably never use your melee basic or your ranged basic attack.
Thorn spray.
Thorn Spray is going to do damage and then basically give the enemy a penalty to their defenses. So you'll get basically -5 to their defenses when you hit them with that.
Is it like a cone effect? I mean, could anybody else be caught in it?
It is a close blast 5 each creature in the blast. So yes,
includes
anybody who's
allies.
inside that 5 will take damage.
Right.
And I'll explain how the blast and burst work when we
Right.
actually get into combat. Otherwise, it's just going to confuse you right now. The next one's on the next page is Air Spirit, Call the Spirits, and Vine Rope. Those are just basically like utility powers. Air Spirit is like Mage Hand, if you ever had that in the old game.
So just sort of
It can manipulate things 20 pounds or less.
telekinesis thing.
Yeah, go pick up this thing, go do that.
But it doesn't say. Oh, range. These are 5 are like the squares, right?
Yeah, range 5. So it's 25 feet. So each square is 5 feet. Call the Spirits is basically prestidigitation. It can't do anything that'll damage anybody. Vine Rope, like we just said, you can use this as much as you want. Make a vine that's 50 feet long and show up.
Okay. Substitute an action for 2 minor actions. Since I only have a minor action. Oh, I have 2. I see. If I just choose to use 1 minor action, essentially I've lost the other minor action. Right? I elect to do nothing. I can use 2.
Yeah, you can. Well, sort of. You get 3 actions: a standard, a move, and a minor on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And a minor takes the least amount of effort. That's like draw a weapon, some of these other powers, stuff like that. A move is obviously point A to point B, and a standard is an attack. But if you don't want to attack, you could trade the standard for a move, or the move for a minor. So you can take up to 3 minor actions as long as you don't move or attack.
Okay.
But you don't have to use all your actions allotted to you every turn.
And all the +1s like Fortitude already worked into my
Yep.
numbers.
Everything's already added in, with the exception of
I've got
See,
defensive staff on the back.
yeah. Let me explain that really quick. Blah blah blah. Those are your magic items, the yellow cards.
Okay.
The defensive staff, that's already added in. You already got your +1 on that. The baffling cape has already been added in for you. The hunting beast hide armor you have to remember to do. So like when you're in your beast form, when you turn into a wolf or whatever, add 2 to your reflex defense. Because it's situational, like the sheep can't tell whether or not you're wolf or not.
Alright.
Fish, bird, whatever else. Now Steve wants to go take a nap while we do the next encounter. See you later, Steve. Thanks for participating.
Okay, see you guys.
See ya.
See you in a minute.
Before we do that, I want to grab another soda. Actually, you know what? I'm going to vote one of you guys so I can go by. You give me Dr. Pepper?
There.
Thanks.
We also have from Hubert a bag of holding that
Empty.
he said he had delivered. And in that, we have a 10-foot pole, flint and steel, a candle, a torch that looks like it's got about 2 hours on it, 60 foot of silk rope, a child's music box, a porcelain doll, a gray cloak, which we did a little Arcana check on. Looks like it can protect against projectiles. We have a silent crowbar.
It doesn't say much.
Yeah, it's mute. Muty, the crowbar. We've got about 500 yards of twine
Feet.
in a big ball.
No yards.
Yards.
Those jars.
Yeah, that's why it's huge.
Why don't you leave the note taking to me?
1,500 feet.
We've got an old deck of cards, which we examined, and it just appears to be an old deck of cards.
But Steve's very excited about it.
We had a rusty key,
That's how
but we
you went to
used
sleep.
that to get into this first crypt, and it disintegrated when we did. We've
Wow.
got
What is that character? Whose character is that?
Mine.
that is
Cases.
Patty.
He's on the
What?
roof.
Oh, you're on the roof. Okay. So strategically, you're staying there for the next.
Well, no, I was
Perhaps.
up here and then I went down to go
He's
look
exploring.
But yes, he likes to be up high so that he can't get hit. And he's got a ranged weapon. Zombies were not very good at climbing, apparently.
No.
Nor were they good at seeing him hide.
I'm not very good at squat thrusts or anything like that. Getting up high.
We've got a pint of oil, a 3-inch mirror, some incense, a pair of sandals, a wooden bowl, 3 burlap sacks, 6 D6 dice, and a small bag of 30 marbles.
Oh, and the incense is not patchouli.
It's not patchouli.
There's no patchouli in this universe.
Good to know. Good to know. So we also, it's just a standard kit. We have everything we would probably have. You know, if I say, hey, I need you have a tinderbox there, but my character wouldn't have a tinderbox. Anything that's not specified on here.
If it's not on there, you don't have
My
it.
pockets are basically empty.
We're empty, yeah. We came
We
in.
have 5 gold pieces.
Came in. We do, because we were here.
Well,
He doesn't.
He hasn't.
Can I just put my...
Come on, there's got to be some kind of penalty for showing up 5 hours late.
You're honestly, it's already 5 hours.
Yeah. 5 and a half.
For you. Alright, can I serve?
But you didn't miss that much gaming because we sat for 2 hours waiting for you.
Well, I'm fine now. I feel good about it.
We're only 3.5 hours behind.
That is the impression I like to leave. That bad taste in everybody's mouth like that.
Are we catching all of that on the
You're
microphone?
totally catching all That's not like a terabyte's worth of storage data. We're catching it.
Alright, that's the end of all of the shit I'm going to give you, Shane.
But I can edit.
Until next
And
time.
I am craving.
Oh, special rule for today: if you roll a natural 1
On your D20.
on your
Good.
D20 on any roll, skill challenge, attack roll, you get a despair card and then have to deal with whatever's in
And
it.
so you should.
But since you are from the underworld, that's going to make you happy.
That's me.
You two get +2 to overcome the despair cards because you're from the Shadowfell and you've been used to it your whole lives.
I'm just trying to get rid of this one big cat.
It's
So
really light
it's
out.
empty. Place is broken. Alright.
So, we're swinging.
Is that from like the actual original cat?
Yeah.
When you just get the crayon?
Oh no.
Oh,
No, these are
remember that red box.
these are like precision die. They didn't ever get templed, so they weren't inked.
Oh. Right.
Okay, so investigating mausoleum.
Can I go bam for Pier somewhere?
Yeah,
Like,
anywhere on your.
Just come
Yeah,
on
please
aboard.
do.
Come aboard.
Do we first
We'll,
want to check out this locked door?
We should probably give you.
We should do the open one
first,
first.
bring it somewhere there. Does anybody mind if I squeeze into the middle here?
No, it's alright. I probably ought to be closer to the front there as I'm the
Hey,
Nice
shield.
to meet you.
I've got to be right at the back there.
Can you pick another character out of the box and just give it to Shane?
Wait. Shane or?
Hmm?
I think
Oh,
it's
first
Steve
move.
looking back.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
What's
Okay,
the-
so first of all, when you summon an animal, you can use that token so we know where they're at.
Is it bear on the other side?
No,
What kind of character am I looking
all the
for?
time. It doesn't matter.
Handsome one.
Anyone he might want. Get a dwarf.
Dude.
That's all you.
Mainly, I just want one so that we know when you're in. Oh.
Maybe not that
Okay,
one.
sure. If that's what you want. So designate one of these is when you're in your like druid form, and one of these when you're like in animal form. Just so I
Animal
know.
form. This is easy. That's animal form right there.
So you're walking around in
Yeah.
it. So like after you guys get done fighting the zombies,
Do that one.
Is there another one there?
maybe
I
not.
will not
Has to
take
be
that.
medium sized. After you guys get done fighting all the zombies and the zombie Hulk and doing all the hard work, Shane comes up with like a bone in his mouth, or Shathis, sorry. Drops it down and goes, morphs back into his Shaker Kai form and goes, "That wasn't the key." And problem solved. So now you guys are staring at a mausoleum.
Wait.
Door slightly open.
Is this a door here?
That is a door there that's closed.
Locked.
Which one do we
at
want to
least
check first?
Oh, and
Let's
by the
check
way,
open one first.
Okay, one first.
I'm glowing right now.
What happened?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
You
it's-
turned them
it's-
on.
A
He,
light.
he put a glow on me, so I'm illuminating this entire cemetery.
It's like a
That is the
sun.
only light, because we're in the middle of the
Yeah, it's
night.
pitch black.
There's
Look
the
at
sun
that.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am the light.
Has the surrounding area been checked out? I mean, the buildings, but anything like
So we've
disturbed?
looked around.
Zombies popped out.
They found a
corpse.
they found that card in that mausoleum.
Yeah.
They found a skull etched into the top of this mausoleum, like
Okay.
carved into the very top.
It's a
huge
hobbit
one,
skull.
Apparently,
There's a hobbit skull.
yes.
We figured that out.
Well, it's a
They did.
Awesome.
They couldn't tell if it was male or female though.
Well, it's definitely the eye sockets I told.
So we haven't done a sweep search, of the ground or anything. We've just kind of looked from where we were standing.
Is this significant? Or is it,
No,
is it
it's
just-
not-
just
it's
ignoring
not-
it.
Alright, very good. This is also an entrance. These two. We wouldn't know that.
We don't
or
know. We
just-
can't see
Yeah,
them.
you haven't-
Okay.
Nobody's looked around those sides yet.
Okay, very good. All right, is it just go and table order.
Oh, and
You guys
would
can do whatever you
would
want.
you
Not
roll
initiative. Right now,
initiative?
so.
I don't think we're not.
You're
Yeah,
not
we're not
initiative.
in that mode.
So are we gonna re-roll?
When
Not
you,
yet.
when you get another encounter.
Oh, each encounter is new initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we
Do you
go
want
into
to
the open door,
just to make that easy?
I want to do a thievery check on that lock on
Okay.
that smaller building. So I'm gonna
Sure.
move my character over. We'll hit 19.
19. All right. Somehow, some way, you find a couple of twigs on the ground and force the lock open. Wow. And it opens.
Way to go, Twiggy.
All right. What do I perceive
Let's,
from
uh,
what I
let's-
see?
It's pitch black in there, but because you're a vampire and have
And
dark
dark
vision, it's all black and white. It's like watching an old television.
Watching Dark
And then it just goes in about
Yeah.
10 feet, and in the back there's a staircase that starts going down, and based on the angle you can't see what happens.
Sweet subterranean staircase.
So now that we have two options, because we have an open door over there.
Let's,
You're really afraid of this big crypt, aren't
I just don't want to be the first one in. That's all I'm saying.
you? Yeah, we know what happened last time with me. I opened that door and the big creature barreled out and chromed us all, and
launches across the field.
we got stomped. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Go into the big mausoleum since
Should,
it's already
yeah,
open.
let's check out the big one first.
You and this big mausoleum crap. All right, let's go.
Because it's open.
Well, surely it's safe to split up.
Sure, go ahead.
I just split up into 2 groups.
But there's no girls on this one.
Girl.
We have dogs, sort of.
Yeah, that's true.
Can
I
you
could double that.
turn me around?
What is
It's
this
where we're
here?
going in. That's my displaced
Oh, that's
beast.
my
It's
Okay,
Okay.
that's his
Yeah.
dog.
6-legged panther named Dog.
With
Alright.
anti-tentacles.
All right,
With anti-tentacles,
Morgos
yes.
and Maroc have entered the crypt.
All right.
Stay up there.
What do we see?
Everybody roll perception.
No, stay.
Just keep him there.
Sweet. Oh no. Come off this. You're kidding me.
11.
Trying to make that.
Well, I can't see
18?
anything in there, so.
I got 8. This is 10.
So 18 total.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh.
that's your modifier. You add that
See,
to whatever
okay.
you want to do.
27.
21.
27. All right. You find in the in what are those called now? In the caskets,
Coffins.
coffins, you find where did I write it down?
Okay, there.
You find 20 copper pieces. There's 10 coffins, dead bodies in each one, and a copper piece over each eye.
Try one of them.
I'm gonna.
Because they often put gold on
Guys,
the copper.
there's copper in here. Want some money?
Do they?
For the ferry ride.
I mean, beyond the significance to me, being from the shadow creatures, would there be any obvious significance role I could take? That 10 coffins in a room, all with copper in their eyes, would be anything significant in this realm that I'd be familiar with.
Sure, religion.
Check it. 1.
Want me to roll that?
Well, that was his idea,
7.
7?
Didn't get it.
Nothing you've ever heard of. You're pretty sure what he said about the ferry ride had something to do with nothing you've ever heard of.
Yeah.
We're from this place, we don't know a damn thing.
Something.
Wait, can we back him up? Or is
No.
he alone?
We're done right now.
Oh.
That was all the group knows about that. Next time.
Okay.
Maybe they're hiding something in the cavities.
Just
we hear this voice from outside. All you can hear is the snap of a glove.
Just an arrow just comes through the window. Thong!
Did you hear it? It said thong! Into the cavities. Well, I'm right at the back, so
Yeah.
I'm sort of having a thought. But that's interesting. So it works even though I had that private thought. I mean, I'm not declaring to the group saying, hey, I wonder if this has any significance. It's assumed it does. They're a bit table most.
It's whatever you want.
Alright.
I'm not going to worry too much about metagaming.
Alright.
did we talk anything about what we can see now here with these openings?
Yeah,
Like
there are no
appear to be
openings
openings.
around there. It's
That's
all
just yeah,
solid.
part of the
Solid walls. Okay. Okay. And I'm sorry. Did you say there were 10 caskets?
10 caskets.
Okay. So we see 5 here, but there are actually 10. Okay.
They're all against
Kind of.
far wall.
Is it dark enough that you can see? Are they literally just bones now?
It
Or
is.
the skeletons,
Well, remember,
copper,
he's
yeah.
inside there and he's
I'm a big glowing
quite-
torch.
Yeah, he's
quite
like,
bright.
It's bright light in there.
I'm pretty much hiding my eyes at this point because it's like the
Yeah.
reflection's too much.
It's hurting the vampire's eyes.
It's like Walmart in
It's like the third Walmart joke today.
Yeah, well, a lot of jokes possible there. So it looks just normal. We all have unobstructed vision. I mean, I can't, but I'm
Yeah,
assuming
you can go in and see.
there's skeletons with
You
collars.
don't even have to worry about specifically where your character is on the map right now. If we get into a combat, I'll make sure you guys are
Place it.
somewhere. But
Well,
right
we
now,
surely
it's-
couldn't see a card from this distance if there was a card in any of your bodies. It would be too
We
far.
found a card.
You found one card.
But there might be something.
Yeah,
other
it could be a,
Look
like
for
a
21 more of those.
Exactly.
Like there could be a card down here. It probably is.
Yeah, there probably is something down there.
I will.
You know
did
what?
you roll? You roll perception, right?
Yeah, I got a 27.
All right. Mr. 27. At the foot of one of the caskets is a small throne carved into
A throne, like
throne,
Like
as in
royalty.
large chair. Yeah.
Royalty.
how small? Like miniature or sittable size?
No, it's carved in.
It's
like,
the carving of,
it's like
Oh,
like a
or
symbol.
etched in.
So we can think that's probably important.
That could be the toilet. Let's open some of these things.
Let's
I'm
look
tired of
inside
staring
the-
around.
let's look
All right,
inside the-
they're all open. He opened them up to look around.
Oh, they are open.
He just found the coins on their eyes. So I was wondering if you're taking them or if you're touching them.
And what are the creatures again? What are the bodies that we're seeing?
They're all skeletons.
They're all
Oh, Dragonborn.
skeletal, but we
Dragonborn, yeah.
can identify them as dragonborn skeletons.
Yeah, mainly because of the sharp, pointy teeth.
Is there anything special about the carving or magical? Is it just a carving?
What do you think?
I'm asking my perception.
Roll.
27 perception check.
It looks like a carving.
Can I
Which
ask
is
my?
like one. If
Can
you
I
don't know
click it?
magic,
Can I
if you don't
ask
know
my
magic, you
Arcana?
use Arcana.
10.
That's definitely magical. You're
Okay.
pretty sure if you touch it, it's going to shock you. And you're going to take like 1d20 lightning damage. You're positive that's true.
That was a good roll.
Oh, yeah.
He
The other-
should be first. He should be in front.
Yes, you touch it.
Let's use the pole.
Yes.
Get the pole.
Where's my 10-foot pole? Alright,
Wait, is it
look
a
it
metal
up.
pole?
Is it
True. Is it
conductive?
metal pole?
I just want to know which pole you're using.
The pole.
Cover your eyes, boys.
From now on, if we say the pole, we're referring to the 10-foot pole.
Okay.
Which pole are we talking about?
It's-
the pole.
It's wooden.
10-foot pole.
We've got
Yeah,
the pole
we
and
got
the
the
bag.
wooden pole.
Okay. Can I touch it
Not
with
the
the
wood.
pole?
The wooden
Yeah,
pole.
go for it. Just
Alright.
Dakota, that's what you're doing.
Touch.
You push on it. You're just touching it. What are you trying to accomplish here?
Pushing.
Are you
the-
pushing the? Are you
with
pushing
pole.
the carving or
The
whole?
carving.
Okay.
Okay, so you push in the carving, and it depresses a little bit, and the whole casket swings to the side. Small stairs about 5 feet wide start going down.
Nice.
Love
You
that
realize
pole.
no sparks came off, and you're completely wrong about the electricity.
That's what you get for a 10. Okay.
Pretty awesome pole though.
I told you, 10-foot pole is the best thing any adventurer could ever have.
Totally. You can go hunting with it later. You can,
Alright.
Like, you get bored in the inn, and you're like, let's limbo.
So it's party time.
Like, all you need is a bard.
Let's play some cards. So are we gonna vote on a staircase or just pick one?
Oh, so we're leaving the bodies alone because those you can spend those couple of pieces almost anywhere. Oh, is yours still leaving? Because
It's
how much
legitimate coinage in any
How
realm.
much, how much money do I have?
We each
5
have
gold
Gold
pieces.
pieces.
That's
We
it.
get broke before this, and you get us 5.
Once we're done, we get 100 total per.
You get 95 more if you collect all the
That was
cards.
a down payment towards our.
So
Our
we're just
mission.
gonna take some coins.
That's what I train a body. I think there's only one body. There's 10 of them.
How about we move the coins with the pole?
They just go dig into the socket. Now you have to go in.
And that's what just happened. You just shoved it a little bit farther into the bone socket. Copper's very soft.
I'm grabbing a coin.
It's like paying operations.
Ed now has 1 copper coin in his hand. Nothing else happened.
You grab the other copper.
Let's
coin.
take-
Yeah,
let's
so
take 18 more.
I'm like, hey, nothing happened, so I'm
Yeah.
grabbing more coins.
Only take
Okay.
18 more.
So you take all 20 of them.
Coin.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
wait.
Hey, he's
20
the only one that
off.
had the nuts.
Alright, yes, sir.
Coins.
He's got 20 copper coins now.
20
Alright.
copper coins. All right, I'll share those out, but I'll just hold on to them for everybody.
That's how I need to spend them.
If we all survive,
We
we'll
know how this
split them
game
up.
works.
That's right.
What, what,
If somebody dies, I'm gonna loot you.
You're a knight and hedge fund manager.
Hello there, Simple Boy. You won't believe this, but I lost it all at the bar.
My insight really bad.
So
Like I
it's
said.
dark. It's a dark staircase.
Pitch black, except for the part that he's illuminating with his arm.
Yeah. How about let's send the sun in first?
All right.
Or
here we go.
well, I can use my dark vision to do
Yeah.
a.
You want to go scouting?
I have a decent stealth, so yes, I will
Alright.
Okay.
peer down the staircase.
Okay. You
And
guys
the
are all
stair-
waiting at the top.
Staircase is where? In the center?
Yeah.
Back here?
Yeah.
Kind of? Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, is Casey, are you gonna come join us?
Yeah, I'm gonna go join you guys.
So you're gonna stealth with him?
Patty.
No, I'm gonna
He's just
do-
coming
Patty.
into the
Okay. Patty.
patio too.
Patrish. Okay, so you're heading down the staircase by yourself.
I'm peering. I never said I was moving yet.
Is it like one person abreast?
Yeah, but
Okay,
no, it's
just
literally single file. Is all
Single
you can
file
do.
down. Okay.
So with
If
my
you guys want to squeeze in next to each other and try to like,
I will.
Buddy
not
says
be
I've
first.
seen a movie like that.
what just from the top of the staircase peering down, what can I see?
I'm
I'm so not
This
wanting
is
to
you.
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
you might actually make it through the Tomb of Horrors. You can see down about 30 feet, and then there's a landing, and it takes an abrupt left.
Okay.
You cannot see around corners.
Something gets to go left.
All right. So
You gonna head down? Stealth ahead of everybody?
I do.
Bring the 10-foot pole with you?
It'd be like moving a mattress around a corner.
Yeah.
Well, you can always put it back in the bag of holding.
I think I have a pretty decent stealth, so I will
Okay.
stealthily make my way down the staircase.
Okay.
That's gonna be 16. Not very good.
Total 16, heading
Yeah.
down the stairs. All right, you go down. You make a left. You just keep making lefts. This thing's like a square spiral. How far are you gonna go?
Just to the first landing.
Okay, you get to the first landing. You look down. There's another 30 feet, and there's another left.
Okay. I look.
You guys can barely see him with your glow.
You're communicating this with us.
Yeah. So I'm still in visual range. I can still.
Huh?
As
Telepathically.
soon as you turn, though, you're gone.
Via the
Yeah,
pole.
but I haven't turned because I'm just on the landing. I haven't made that turn yet. I'm going to summon the rest of the crew to make their way down to that landing.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Clang, 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 clang.
So
You guys are in single file down a staircase now.
and I'll come in second so that because you can see,
yeah, I need to get the hell out of the way once.
but everybody else can't, right? And then I need to be
So
up front.
you probably have to take the rear since you can see anything. That's
Well, see,
going
but I
on.
can keep going down the staircase and inspecting
Okay.
and making sure
Does
it's
my
clear.
glow give things away though? Does that negate your stealth?
Depends on how close you are to him.
Yeah, well, you're staying on
So I'll
landing.
stay
Yeah,
landing.
you're staying on
I'll stay
landing.
landing back from you.
Exactly, because
Okay.
if it keeps going left, the light's going to be dissipating. So, I now continue my journey to the next set of
Landing
stairs.
two.
Yeah,
Yep.
landing 2.
Okay. You guys are just gonna continue this.
And
Do I have to keep
landing
rolling
one.
each time?
No, we'll just assume that's your good stealth for the whole thing. Is this gonna be your way the whole way down, or are you gonna get
Yes.
ahead of them at any point? We can skip ahead if that's what you guys are gonna
Yes,
do.
that's
Yeah,
exactly what we're
skip
doing.
ahead.
All right. I just want to know if there's any
Well-
change in plan.
Yeah,
We'll just stay about a landing behind him.
Okay, so you get all the way down. There's a door. It's got blood stains all over it. It makes you a little bit hungry. And two large iron rings to pull on it. Looks like it comes towards you.
Okay.
And it has a crossbar shut over it on your side.
So we're probably keeping something from getting out of that. I'm gonna stealthily put my creep to the door and see if I can hear something on the other side.
Okay. So
What check would that be? I don't even know.
perception.
Perception.
It's a large wooden door, so it's a -5 to your check trying to hear through the door.
That'd be a 21.
21?
Yeah.
something. Oh wait, -5. Or did you do the subtraction or no?
Oh, I didn't subtract.
Okay, so 16. You don't hear anything on the other side. Sounds like a tomb.
All right. Well,
Let's get that bar off. I say.
Yeah.
I didn't mean I'm gonna do it. No, what I
Sounded like
meant
you were
is-
saying a voice from the back. Let's get that bar off.
Don't be a pussy. Get the ball.
Oh, what's that over there? I don't even know.
Soundless crowbar.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Do we even need it?
Yeah.
oh,
You
it's
don't
just,
want to make a
Oh,
sound.
silent,
Right.
right? Because it's silent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but
but it's just the crossbar.
Yeah, it's a
It's one of
crossbar,
those things
it's
you
not-
just lift
Yeah.
the bar out, right?
But
Yeah.
what crowbar makes? I mean, literally, you touch something with it, it makes no noise.
It
yeah,
we dropped it.
we
so
dropped
we
it
know
and
it's-
it
It's
made
a
no
special.
noise.
Go like this. It does nothing.
He's just showing you right now. He's hitting you in the head with it. He's like, you can't hear it coming.
I can hear you sweat.
All right. Well, shall I move up and see what I can do with this crowbar?
Mm.
Here
Alright.
comes the sun.
Not the crowbar, just with the crossbar.
Straight lifting.
Yeah. So.
Well,
Okay,
it says
so-
yeah.
After a bit of jostling in the single file hallway and
Yeah.
a lot of
Let me
unsweaty,
through.
like
Let-
very
pardon me,
sweaty,
pardon me.
uncomfortable groping, getting past each other.
Farted.
Yeah, exactly. The guy with the assless chaps is in the back.
Thank God the crowbar's away from there.
Was that the 10-foot pole in your pocket, or?
I'm making an acorn back here.
Oh, by the way, do you want to do that now or do you want to wait?
I'm keeping my acorn to myself.
But you want to create it. It's a daily power, so you can do it any time, and then you just save it to use it when you want.
Are you gonna shoot an acorn right now?
Well, he's a druid. He just carries extra acorns in his rucksack,
My acorn bag.
in his acorn hole.
Could you turn around? I'd like some privacy.
Oh, it burns.
Right, I'm gonna pop out my acorn.
Okay, so mark down that you used your daily power to create the seed of healing.
This is gonna be the next 5 hours is gonna be rough.
It's back on the page, middle
Do we
box.
want to drop that in the bag of holding, or do you have a special pouch you like to keep your acorn in?
A druid's secrets are his own.
All right.
He
Just
does
wanted
speak,
to offer.
he does speak druidic.
He does speak druidic. Do I
Looks
just
like he
check
has
the box
two sets
here?
of testicles.
Next one down. That's Well, there's no box now. Just mark that you've used it so you don't forget for today.
Ed,
Yeah, mine.
did you activate, or do you think you need to activate in case we run into something or defensive, whatever that?
I'm assuming it's still on.
Is it still on? I didn't know if you activated it.
Just
He's fine.
defensive or-
Unless he says otherwise, he's got his defender aura out and he's in one of the stances.
I mean, if I change into some sort of other animal, I don't gain any of its abilities. I won't become more acute to sound.
No, but I have a house rule for wild shape that if you can figure out to turn into something that you think would have a bonus, then I'll give you a +2 to the skill check to do it. So it's like a free +2.
Does he have to stay within the size of his body, like I have?
It has to be roughly medium-sized creatures. Like you can't turn into
Yeah, it can't be like a little
like
like
a
a rat or
squirrel
something.
or a spider. But yeah.
I might try and change into any large snake because they can taste with their tongue.
All right.
So I can even pick up. There might be an odor or
Sounds good.
something rotting or something. Do I have
Could
to
be
check
just the
that?
blood that's
No,
coming out.
wild shape is at will. You can do it whenever you want.
Okay, fantastic. And do I have to roll for?
So he turns into a snake and slithers past.
between legs, over shoulders.
Over shoulders.
Excuse me.
Even
Of course, I can't
sweatier and
talk
more
all the time.
awkward than it was when Ed got by. Or, sorry.
Now guess where my
Ordos,
acorn
Ordos.
is.
Ordos.
What do I have to roll for? I'm going to try
Perception.
to taste, if you like.
And add 2 to your perception.
It's 10, 13, 23 plus 10, 33. It's brutal. I know what
33.
everybody's been doing in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, you know exactly.
I swore I wiped.
Yeah, right. And you were going to refuse my acorn. You dirty boy.
It's let's see. There's something not quite living and not quite dead on the other side.
Share?
Yes.
We can hear it in the background.
Right.
This is a really disturbing crypt.
And,
Can I perceive size? I mean, I imagine something small would have a very small smell. Something would be huge would be more pungent. Not
there's several of them.
There's several. That's fine.
Whatever it
Okay.
is, there's between 5 and 15 creatures. If
Different
any.
odors that we're picking up.
Yeah.
So it could be
and
the
there's
Rolling
very
Stones.
like like the door is like caked in blood, and you can sense that there's more blood on the other side.
Alright.
Like just sort of the metallic, acrid sort of smell of blood is assaulting you. And you also hear Brian's stomach grumble, or sorry, Shady's stomach grumble. Are you Shady or Shifty? You're Shifty. Oh, Shady was Miggy.
Yeah.
That other thing.
Yeah, that was making me hurt.
Okay. My teleport power can teleport through things, right? I mean, I can literally teleport on the other side of the door.
You need line of effect. No, you need line of sight, not line of effect.
So like
you
I can see where I was
You have
going.
to know where
You can go through like a glass door. But
Shadow
not-
jaunt's the same, right?
Yeah.
You mean route between 2 points. Okay.
But if you can make a small hole in the door,
But if
and
I'm
see,
seeing, I can see under it.
it's
usable?
completely sealed.
Okay.
Like the door is sealed. So
And I guess most of these powers aren't usable in animal form.
they will say beast in the keyword if you can use it.
One of these ones here.
Yeah.
But you can change at will.
Yeah. So you can just back to your other one.
Well, I got nature's growth, which can be 10 squares, and it will slow down anything in an area. So if there's more than a group, there's 5, 15 of them. I can probably break some of them off. So far in encounters, how many monsters have you been able to take at a time? I think you've done like 1, 2. Do you have like an area of effect spell that can like take a bunch out?
You have a
Yeah, I have a little spillover effect on one of my stances.
you have a blast or whatever that has a like a 3x3 or 3 by
Do I
whatever.
have a blast?
That was your healing word.
Yeah, that's a healing.
Oh, I thought you had a.
He has a crazy rapid shot. He can kill about as long as like
It's
a
a
3x3 square of things adjacent to each other.
Are we heavier on melee or range? Are we better?
You're
at
pretty
range?
even. This is a pretty balanced party.
Pepper split.
Like he's gonna drag guys in. He's just gonna run around and slam things and run away.
I do like my range attack though.
You
Because I could drag. I could like if there's a hole or like a pit, I could like
Force
throw
them
people in it.
charming
Distance.
gaze.
What does difficult terrain mean to the movement of a creature?
It means it takes 2 square movement to get through. So like your speed is 8, I think. Look on the
So I can only move 4.
speed
I'm
is 7.
Okay.
Yeah. So like anytime there's like a triangle or whatever, that's
It
difficult
takes
terrain. So it's
2.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is it a round down when you half things? Just D20 round down. Well, any ideas?
Yeah, let's open the door and get the hell in there.
I know where we're gonna end up after we go to this little passageway. The crypt with the skull on top,
You think that's where we're gonna end up?
probably.
As you said.
One of mine.
Well, maybe some of us should just head off down there. Then we could try and do it 2 angles.
No, because then we break up. We don't know what's in
Yeah,
there.
we don't know that for sure.
Yeah,
All we know is that he's getting
And we
really
only have one
hungry
meat
and he
shield.
has an erection.
That's how he picked the lock. Who picked the lock over here? Who's that?
As me.
That was you. That is how you did it.
What is your thievery anyway?
It's only 5, but
Good job.
Hell of a roll. Hell of a roll.
I'm good, you would think I'm good.
Well, nothing happens with us standing here.
So
we
you're
either
gonna lift the
retreat,
door?
go do something else, or we go
Let's
through the
go
door.
in.
Oh, well, I'm thinking
Let's go in.
We're
if
here.
the doors, if you put the doors over, they open outwards. If we take the bar off, we can brace one of the doors so that there's only a gap that certain monsters can get through. I'm assuming they're one person apiece, the doors.
Yeah.
So if you narrow it and there's like a whole rush, they can only some of them can come through at a time. So I would suggest we
Making
brace one of the
a
doors.
checkpoint or a choke point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bottleneck. So if that's possible, I'm not the strongest person, so I might not be the right person to try and brace it.
Do we
Well,
have
you said this passageway was 5 feet wide, so it's 1 square.
1 square.
So
Oh, the doors, both the doors just.
There's only one door.
It's
with
all-
2
yeah,
iron
it's
rings on it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I was trying to figure out where you're going because I thought it was only one door.
I thought when you said the 2 knockers.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It looks like it's very heavy, so you use 2 things to.
Oh, I'm not changing out from being a snake, and I'm keeping my beast armor in effect.
Okay.
I'm considering a little of that.
Alright. So.
I'm
Doing it? Okay.
opening her up.
Open it.
All right,
Athletics.
pulling it open.
Let's see if you've got the strength to do it. Roll your athletics.
21.
Easy.
21? Yep. You make it
be so loud.
Bring it.
Yep.
I got bowled over last
Oh, I
time.
grabbed her.
Let's see what we got this time.
I know this is bigger than 1 square, but we'll say you come in through like this square right here. So,
Okay.
guys, put yourself in.
So,
Yes. Put you in
Roll
order.
for initiative.
Yeah,
Just get you. Let me know what order you were in.
I'm not near the front.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the back.
Everybody moved around. Snake guy has to be close to the
I
front.
have my
So
beast
check.
form here.
No, wrong person.
wait. Alright, good.
All right. All right. You open the door.
Yes.
It's pitch black, except for the little bit of glowing he has coming out.
Which is 30, right?
Yeah, 30 squares.
So that's
Covers
It's
the
the room.
Well,
Well, covers the
except
front.
this way, yeah. Straight up, right in front of you, you see a large throne. And
Wait,
it's not a toilet.
It says it's 4 squares.
Damn it.
What's that?
It says it's 4 squares.
4 squares? Oh, well, if you want to see how 4 squares then. 20 feet. I believe you.
Well, just. I mean, what did you look at?
I just thought it was the same as a glow rock. I just
No,
assumed
it
it was the same as like.
It says within 4 squares of it.
Okay.
okay. So I can see about that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Oh boy.
Hey, 25 bonus XP for being honest.
Yeah.
Yay.
So that moon that we were using last time is now gone. So. Well, because we could see all over the
Oh,
cemetery.
Oh, this sun.
Do we? So, what does a torch get you? Distance-wise, if you were to have a torch.
Torch, I think, is 20 squares. I think it's huge. Like
Yeah, I think we need to get that
We
out
get
there.
that torch
yeah,
out of the bag?
yeah.
Or the candle.
the candle's only like 3. It's like
Right.
it's literally this.
I'm
It's a
brighter than
tea
a candle.
How did an old man find a tea candle?
He went to a Japanese shop.
I'll pull the torch out of the bag and pass it forward to them.
Alright, we need a flint and steel.
Yeah, I need the flint too. Okay, so I have a lit torch.
Here, let's look that up. Where's the rules companion?
It's over there.
So these are all instant moves. Like we're not.
Well,
Yeah,
you're not.
yeah, we're
We
not-
haven't
Yeah,
been encountered
do whatever
yet,
you
so
gotta
just, we can do whatever we want.
And you.
Nothing is charged out when you open that door.
Okay.
This is basically like starting off when you played some of those role-playing games on what, the Nintendo, like the old Final Fantasy games. Until you start getting to the battle, the bad 8-bit music starts up and
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Love that
We
music.
all know it. That's actually cool. What's it called? Bit music. Is what they do now. You can get bit music from people.
I don't know if the- I don't know if you can
Oh.
Don't you just love this eraser? Don't touch my knife.
Flatten the entire thing.
Light source is 167.
This is what we should have used as an effect for the Hulk.
Yeah.
Candle, 2 squares.
And the torch is 20.
Torch, 5 squares.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Sunrod
That's
is 20
bad.
squares.
Sunrise 20 squares, there you go.
But unfortunately, no sunrod.
Alright, well.
Phosphorescent fungi, 10 squares.
How much is the.
how much should we
Somewhat.
light the
I don't
burlap
think
sacks on
Yeah,
fire?
I agree. So the
Can I peer?
That would probably be roughly a campfire size and 10 squares, but it would be hard to move.
Okay, this is what I suggest. I have dark vision. I could probably see the whole room. I don't want to go in the room. I don't want to be the first person behind the room, or the first person. But can I be behind you and peer around you to see what's there? Is that possible? Is that I'm asking our DM? Is that possible for me to see the room without being first person?
You can actually see the throne at the other end right now. You can't see around corners, but so you would have to get pretty much past this spot in order to see what's over.
And he should be able to see these. Are these pillars?
The pillars,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anybody have the stick? We need the pole.
push it to the front. Alright, you have the pole now.
Stay out of the light. Why is that, senor?
Well, I think it's gonna.
Wait.
I think it's kind of on me to
Yeah, put the
inspect.
glow on the pole.
Yeah, I was gonna put the glow on the end of the pole and then he can push it forward so we can see from here.
That'll get you another
Get
2
those
squares
squares
worth.
Exactly.
You guys are
Oh!
awesome.
do we have throwing ability? Someone like throw something?
Yeah, chuck it. Go for it.
Yeah, it's
Go
on-
light up an
What?
object.
No,
light up-
wait.
You'll want him to do it because he's got the best range basic attack.
It doesn't have to be the pole.
But then you won't
Oh,
see
yeah, let's
anything.
throw-
He could just light up an arrow and
Yeah, that's good. All right, I'll blow your arrow so you can shoot it.
But then say if you shot the arrow here and it lands here, we won't see anything in between. It'll light this area up, we'll be able to see it, but we won't be able to see any of these squares.
You'll see it as it goes by.
Well, yeah, we'll see it along the way, which would give us.
Just
Yeah,
shoot arrows
like
in
where
every
you-
section of the room.
I only have.
It's like a claymore going up to the door.
We'll see a square about this big.
I have 25 arrows left.
It's gonna be.
What are you saving them for? Sexual winter? Fire them off! Fire them off!
He's saving him because he knows he's not going to get any more.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but
all
you got,
about
we got
resource
two
management
on
this
your
game.
last
Yeah,
encounter.
I'm lighting these on fire.
Okay.
Well, if
No, they're just glowing. They're just
Yeah, there's glows.
they're just magically enhanced.
But you can poke around the corner, right? I mean, you could just.
Well, he said I'd have to like go down the stairs
Can you
to
do
be
more than
here.
one
Just-
At some point, you just got to have a set.
Just go in with.
God. Okay. All right.
If you go in with
Only one
heat
at a
shield, they get drawn to him. Unless you step on
Slide.
the little.
Slide. I guess we're.
Okay, so another
Changing
awkward jostling around.
Slip forward.
The vampire gets through.
Yeah, I'm up front. I can see. Obviously, there's nothing right in front of me.
Nothing in front of you.
He gets to the front.
Yep.
You're going by me.
You get there, and you see every single one of these chairs has a body in it. It's a long cloak, extremely long fingernails that have grown over time. Very like their skin's all gaunt, desiccated, like just like completely, and there's just dried blood all over the table. And they're not moving.
Okay. What do I see when I peer to the right?
A large crack in the ground. And that's about it. Pillars and some sort of ritual circle over there.
Did we. Well, any of the stuff had oil in it?
Yeah, we
oil?
have one
Pint of
pint of oil.
1 pint.
You also have a dragonborn, but he's taking a nap.
He is heavy.
Yeah. So I mean, this room. This is a room. You know, they obviously met in this room. There must be lights in this room. We just have to find a way to light them.
Brian,
Right,
do
can you-
a
Is that dungeoneering or? No, because you said that's engineering.
do an insight check. +5.
That would be. +5. 31.
31. They look like
Score of
vampire spawn
champion.
of some kind.
They look at what?
They look like vampire spawn of some kind. You recognize it because you are also a vampire.
Hey, it's my kin.
They've been mostly starved in this room,
That could be a bad thing.
and one might want to be very careful before any kind of blood is spilled around them.
Anybody on the period?
Is there.
Just
Look at
Patty.
you, Patricia.
Hey, it's a manly name. My father was named that name. Whatever. Anything.
So your patio tool the second.
But there's nothing else obvious. I mean, you don't see anything under there. There's a large crack, an ominous crack in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Vampires on this side, because we know what you know, and there's a throne up here. But they're not moving. They're not doing anything.
Yeah. You can't tell if they're alive or dead. You suspect that they're not dead because it's really hard to kill one of you.
So they're just.
Is there a quick route? I mean, are the tropes, our real world tropes, true? Can you stab them in the heart of the dead, cut their head off the dead? Because if they're inactive right now, we have how many of us? 5. There's 20 of them.
We
They're
still
still
get
on
jumped by
there.
quite a few.
That's true. We could instantly kill 5. And if we go,
That's
in
assuming
here-
that you could approach them without them regenerating or waking up.
So there isn't any quick, easy thing that just does a bolt of vampire over
Well,
in this universe.
what do you
Do
hate
I-
more than anything?
Sunlight sucks.
Sheena Easton.
Or
Easton?
Radiant damage.
radiant damage. That's the word I was looking for. Radiant damage.
So we have, but that doesn't apply to the light that was lit up.
He knows about radiant damage.
I mean, how much radiant damage can be produced? That's what I was asking basically about the oil. I mean, we could literally make an area that was burning, and it would essentially be a firewall between us and them. But it's a thing that they would not want to cross. But it's going to waste the pint of oil, and we'd light it, and nothing might happen from this side. But my guess is they're just waiting.
Let's go.
That brings it into reality.
Yes,
right
that's
there.
a lot. That's a lot of vampires.
Okay, let's look at this. There's a throne over here. Why don't we look at it, see if it's movable?
Yeah, let's check out the throne. So I'll shuffle forward.
Very quietly. Very quickly.
Everybody
Clank,
well
clank,
stealth
clank.
if you're all going to try to do it.
Well, as a snake, do I
You're-
get more
Well,
stuff?
how about this?
Yeah, you can have +2 to your stealth.
Oh, lovely.
I have a solid stealth. Should I go solo on this? Because I'm also
Your choice.
I'm also a vampire, and a vampire's not going to drink vampire blood.
Yeah, this
They're
might
really
be
hungry.
crazy or something.
They've been there for who knows how long, and the blood is dry. Unless you pee on their blood, it's not going to get any much more back into their bodies, because it's just dry. It's dust. It's vampire cocaine.
Well, how active can they possibly be? They say they haven't had blood in ages and ages. Will they retain all their qualities, strength and everything in this world?
Who wants to roll religion?
Let's find out. I've got a decent religion.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Where's this sheet?
Naked ladies.
Once he mentions vampire spawn, you think about it for a little bit. You're like, I've got good
Stroking
religion.
my alabaster
I thought
jaw.
about this. Yes. You realize they aren't very strong, but they can do a lot of damage at once. They are instantly destroyed by any kind of sunlight. And these ones in particular are in a blood stupor, but will basically react like sharks if they even smell a drop of blood.
Are there any windows?
how far did we go underground?
About 200 feet.
Yeah, there aren't any windows.
Around a whole bunch of corners.
Oh. Was it daytime when we left?
No,
it's nighttime.
Is it always nighttime in this area?
No.
Pretty much you have tonight to
But
get
we,
all of the
yeah,
cards.
this
That's
is.
the mission, is this one night to collect all cards.
I guess then.
got tonight.
Don't go back to share.
Who needs to
Start to stir. We've got to die. I think, echoing Ed's comment earlier, I just can't sit in the doorway the whole time.
No.
So I think that I'd vote for you to go forward. I'm still staying behind.
Roll perception.
Natural one.
Give him a card.
burn?
Despair! It's clear. Go for it. What's it say? I didn't even know.
Jealous.
Nice.
Do you know what mine is? I never told you.
Craven?
Yeah, just basically
Yeah, you push his
I
shoulder
go
slides,
prone
you fall
anytime anybody
prone.
moves me.
And a charge attack, too. You just get knocked on your butt all the time.
Yeah.
You no, not in the face!
Bear attack. Bear attack.
What is that? A bear check?
Bear attack.
Bear attack. Oh yeah, just so you're easier to eat.
Bite size.
Yeah, bite size.
What's yours, Brian?
It's the diplomacy is what it affects.
So you can bluff your way out of things.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Roll.
Do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Move forward.
Yeah. What did we
Oh,
decide
yeah,
here?
well, yeah.
You're moving on your own, or are we heading out?
He said he's moving on his own, so he
I'm
rolled his
moving on.
perception first. Now start
Okay.
moving.
Okay.
This is what's happening.
What do you want? How many?
He's rolling something, so that's scary.
No, I'm just waiting. Go. I just wait with dice in my hand.
I'll go a block.
Boom.
You lose a foot. Do it next. What you gonna do?
Yeah, you want some more of this?
Well, yeah,
I
like
DM'd
that,
you.
like that.
No, okay. I'm gonna go. I'll go to the middle of the room, stop and perceive.
Stop.
Yeah.
Right here. As you pass these two pillars. And this guy's still there. Yeah, we'll use these two. Darts shoot out from both sides. And your perception was 1, so you didn't even see them coming. What is your reflex defense?
16.
16. One of them misses you, the other one right in your neck.
Ouch.
Oh shit.
Can we even see
Out of the
this?
tunnel.
At that rate?
No, you can't even see what happened. All you
But we
hear,
can hear something.
all you hear is like and
That's blood.
Yeah.
Did you fall?
Try not to bleed.
take 6 damage. And
Something's away.
they swoon. Yep.
Jesus Christ!
That's not decent, Tom. It's not
No,
decent.
that is
man.
not cool, my friend.
We're just gonna go
You
try the other staircase.
As we back out, you hear the ball go over the door.
Sorry, buddy. We're real sorry, man. But we ain't died like this.
cut our losses.
Somebody's
Somebody's getting gangbanged.
Okay, so
crap.
just little game instruction here. So when we trigger the first encounter like this, monsters get the first attack, and then we go into
Isn't this
initiative.
a surprise round?
It's a surprise round.
Yeah.
They basically surprised you. You didn't
Right,
know what
okay,
happened.
so
So if monsters get the first attack, the player gets the next beer.
Yeah.
So, question.
We actually should probably take a break now and go get some. more
Yeah, I
beers.
say
Yeah.
so.
So I got surprised from vampires that were like 30 feet away that like walked to me.
You were surprised by the bullet,
I got that part.
and
Then I got
they
surrounded
didn't
with
walk
that.
to you. They swarmed you. They have a swarm attack,
Remember, they're hungry.
and basically they act as one unit. So how many is that? 20.
That's
yeah, that's what you said.
hurt.
Yeah, that's 20.
Oh, you're suck food.
Everybody, just hand me your d20.
Oh, God.
What's your fortitude defense?
4-2 would be 14.
14. Oh, it's your worst one, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Your swarm attack. I'll get this guy in there too.
We got some more in there.
Do I got 20? Let's see. 2,
No,
No, no.
6, 8.
yeah, there's
10.
more, but
I'll just roll these twice. Okay. Plus 5 to these.
No enemies, no enemies, no enemies.
You want lower than 9s.
yikes.
Oh! Hit, miss, crit,
Miss.
hit, miss,
6.
hit,
It's a
miss.
miss. Oh.
So
And that was just the first set.
let's just see if you're whatever that
Gonna
was.
live after these 6
You
hits.
okay?
Does it matter what they are, or do you
What's
just need
going
to know
on?
he's got 5 hits and a crit? Does
Just
it
need to know
roll
he's
again?
5 hits and a crit, but I'm just gonna give him his first damage because if he dies after this, then
Yeah, I
they're just
guess
gonna
it doesn't matter.
do what they do.
Where's the other one? 'Cause that's only 9.
Oh. That's a hit too.
Sorry.
Thanks, David.
We all want to be honest.
5 bonus XP for killing Brian.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad taking this.
That's mine.
It's just my bones and organs.
That's all right. You take 35 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I get to take 5 off of that, but I'm still dead.
How many hit points did you have?
23.
23, so you're negative 7. You guys just hear something flutter, like, and they're like just feasting
Well,
on
mate, can't we see just the periphery here?
Just barely.
1, 2, 3,
Wait, did
4.
we let up the pole?
They're just out of the range of seeing what's going on.
See, we should have
It's
let
still
up the
me.
pole.
Yeah, it's still me.
That
Just-
hurt.
And I guess we'll see a few more on your buddy there.
Oh,
Oh no, he
dude.
wasn't bleeding, so they're not attacking him.
Oh, okay. Good.
Ah, so we can just walk around.
Maybe. You know they're trying to feast on his body, and let's see. The next
Let's
group
just-
actually will get you below your bloody value. They're feeding on you, dude.
Below my bloody, I'm
Yeah, he's
dead.
dead.
No, you're not dead.
But you
You're
weren't
just
dead anyway,
unconscious
right?
now. You're unconscious.
Why isn't he dead?
Did you have one round?
Okay, this is what happens when you go unconscious. You hit
Yeah, I'm confused.
this is below 0 hit points. You're unconscious. You start making death saving throws.
Oh, right. Okay.
If you roll a 10
I
or
never got that
higher,
point.
if you roll a 10 or higher in death saving throw, nothing happens. If you get a 20 or 10 to 19, nothing happens. You're still bleeding out, but nothing bad happens. 1 to 9, you may have 1 strike against you.
Okay.
Which is a
Okay.
death saving throw failure.
Yep, as a
Okay.
failure. Those last for the entire day until your next extended rest. So, and then on a 20, anything that equals 20 or more, you stabilize, and you can spend a healing surge.
Okay.
And what do you roll?
You just roll a d20.
Okay, so
So that
20.
would've
So
been a
you
fail.
have to roll a crit to save.
It's not you have to roll a crit. He's wearing armor, ghost phase armor, I think. That adds +2 to his death saving throws, +1 for every one he fails.
Haunted clock helmet.
Haunted Clock. So he rolls, and so if he rolls an 18, he could do it. If he fails one, then he only has to roll a 17. If he fails his next one, he only has to roll a 16. Because every time he fails, he adds one more to his
Okay.
bonus to
So
save.
do we all have something like that?
Just him.
Okay.
He, I think, grants allies within 5 squares of him
I can give Sam.
a +2 bonus to their death saves. Look at your.
I don't know
But
if
we
I
don't
can-
even know he's.
Just
We
Yeah,
don't
they
even know
can't
he's
see me.
down.
Let me see your sheet really quick. Actually, I got it over here. You don't even know he's down. This is correct.
It just says saving throw with a +2 power bonus.
Okay, look at sun domain features under your class and other features. +2 death saving throws for self and allies within 5 squares. So if you can get within 5 of him when he makes his save, he'll get +4 to his save because of his armor and plus your domain.
So you're rolling a second set for something.
I'm rolling a second set to see if they get you. The trick is though, once you get below your negative bloodied value, which is negative half hit points, you're just dead. So let's see. Miss, 1, miss. No, that's hit. That's a miss. You get hit by 3 of them, and that's not enough to kill you. You
Okay.
just lost. What were you down to?
-7.
-7.
Be
Yeah.
15 necrotic minus the 5, 10. So you lost 10 hit points. Minus 17?
Yeah.
And your minus 14 is your bloodied value?
14, yeah.
Whatever. You're still alive. You have 1 hit point. You're at negative 13 hit points, so I'm not going to kill you in your second encounter. By the way, this is a very deadly game you guys are in today. There's a lot of
Mansion of
traps.
Sorrow.
Yeah, Mansion of Sorrow.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I really wasn't expecting like the full-on swarm on one guy. I thought you were all gonna walk in and it was gonna be like multiple traps went off. But
No, the strategy has worked for the rest of us.
yeah,
Really.
it's
We've
a
been
team game,
we're
guys.
fine.
You go down, we heal you.
Yeah. Whatever I can do for you guys. You know.
That's true. I mean, now they've had their initiative round. Now they've had the surprise attack round. It goes into initiative.
So now we roll initiative.
Will they all have the same initiative?
They're all
Yeah.
one creature type.
What's initiative like? I mean, could you literally heal him? He gets back to some reasonable level hit points. You can then attack in your initiative order, or
Yeah.
upon so he's not stunned or anything.
He does.
I thought I passed out. I'm passed out.
Yeah, you're
He's
prone.
unconscious.
When he gets healed, you start at 0. So it's not like he heals you and you're like at -5, -2, -1. Like you just any healing brings you to 0, and then you get hit points back.
Okay.
How do you get hit points back? Like you stop gaining
You
them?
spend a healing
I-
surge. I'll
Well,
explain it when you.
I regenerate also, but I have to
You have to be conscious to
be
regenerate.
conscious.
Yeah.
Am I conscious at 0? So if he heals me? No.
You're conscious at 0, but when he heals you, you'll have hit points. Watch, we'll see. I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you how to
A
go.
little confused on this.
Let's just run initiative right now.
Don't-
No,
Okay,
What
can
do I
I-
have?
don't
Yeah,
we have-
you-
Yeah, you have all
sure,
points.
fine. You
Thank
guys.
you.
I'm like the rainbow purple one, I guess.
And I'm back to my 4.
20.
Nice.
18.
Okay. Healer got a 4.
Healer's going last.
But what's your
Well,
well,
my
so
name
bad,
right there.
0. So it's a total.
You have no initiative?
Shifty,
I have
what'd you get?
initiative.
Bonus?
Yeah, his
Oh,
dexterity's -1, I think.
9.
Perception, on the other hand.
You saw it coming, didn't move.
I said nothing.
Wait,
Monsters,
stop.
you don't tell
Kill
us,
me.
right?
Oh.
Here you are.
You say you cower. I'm not insured.
Monster's got a 10.
Okay, so it's Shathis.
I'm 20
Shape
with a brutal natural 20.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can
bonus.
Shathis.
I move like the wind, which is also the smell from the
Then
airport.
Patricia.
you can take 1 extra action in your first turn since you got a natural 20.
Then monsters.
Too bad you can't heal. That would have been nice.
He can do a heal
No,
check.
but like I
he can
said-
do a heal check on you if he can get to you. You have to be adjacent to do a heal check.
I can step back Close the
In a
door.
way.
That
All he
is
has
my
to do is shove that acorn in your mouth.
Hold still, man. Hold still.
I've never wanted the taste of shit more. Come on, bring it.
Have you actually ever tasted an acorn?
Or
It's
shit.
pretty
Oh, shit, yeah, right.
I went to McDonald's.
Oh. I had
actually
to McDonald's on my way up here.
Could be the best tasting
I
thing in
think
the
you have
world,
some
and none of us will
other
ever know because we're not going to try it.
But we can't see him anyway, so we've got to, that's the
But you know
problem.
he ran forward.
You had to hear some crap in front of you. Is
Well,
that-
maybe they're silent for all I know. I mean, I don't know if they make any noise. I mean, I'm sure you hear
We heard the
a slurping or something.
That's pretty much what we're gonna say.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
it a
I'm-
woman in
I'm,
there?
I'm pretty sure I'm screaming right about now too. So like,
Yeah, he
no, you're
screamed.
in
He
fun.
screamed as he went down.
yeah.
Did you scream anything that would be make us aware that you were just attacked? and
Holy shit! I'm getting swarmed.
Mob!
Even at that quick, it's more along the fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the dart caught him in the throat, so he has no way to scream.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard him.
Wait. If you got hit in the dart and all of a sudden you got swarmed, there's a good chance you shit yourself.
Yes, so now you smell poop.
He's still a snake.
You
so
smell
he's
acorn.
Could you turn the recording off, please?
Yeah, I'll edit it later. There's lots of beeps in there. Especially when we say share.
Share.
Now it sounds like Morse code. And it still spells share. That's called fake, my friends. It's called fake. Well, I mean, I can go forward, but it's gonna. I mean, there's somebody in my way to start off with.
You can
so I
move.
can't-
You can move through your allies.
But I'm only a snake at the moment, so I mean, I can
You
consider
can
that.
change
Yeah, you
at
can
will.
But not an encounter; it's a minor action.
Yeah. So you move.
You gotta
use a
move.
minor and then a standard. And I gave you one extra action since you
But
got a natural 20.
So that will work out. But still, I'm hardly the most robust person to be
Yeah,
moving
I
forward.
kind of think I'm the guy who goes, right?
You can delay
You're
until
the
after
third
his
guy
turn
that
if you
goes.
want. You can move in the initiative to be after somebody else.
Because you
Um,
could
Okay,
roll.
so okay.
You could
Roll.
also.
Yeah, where are you in the?
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I've got the nature's growth, which will slow everybody
I would
down.
recommend Storm Spike.
last.
Just,
Oh,
as,
you rolled
just
a
as a
three.
free help there.
But then you
A
have
thorn
bonus
spray.
for 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
no,
do I get
Storm
to
Spike's
roll?
different.
Actually,
Ball
Todd,
of light.
Because that forces them all to move or they
Yeah.
take damage.
you're
Yeah.
going to kill me.
Which is
Oh, you have to leave?
easier
Yeah.
than me. I have
Okay.
a 0 and I
Sure,
rolled
we'll take
4,
care of
so.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Did it?
Thanks
So
for
did
the
it
meeting.
give me their
Nice to meet you too,
actual
Shane.
numbers? I don't
Yeah.
know. But you're gone?
Yeah, I gotta go. It's
Oh.
my last day with my kid.
Wow.
So, Morse.
See ya.
Thanks for coming. It's fun.
Yeah, it was.
You good?
Next one.
I don't know. This is going to be a one-off thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do it again, but I'll figure something out.
Alright.
I'll let you know. It's not because I hate you. I just it's a lot of work setting it up, so I don't kind of juggling other things right now. So.
Okay.
But I will let you know.
Cool.
And I'll let you, we have to talk about the logos a little bit too.
Okay.
So we'll do that next time.
Alright, I'll see you guys
See you,
later.
man.
Give me a letter.
Is it good me?
I hate keeping cups out, so.
Don't worry about it.
It's just one of those things.
Okay.
So this is like a chain lightning thing.
I'm sliding over. This is more comfortable chair.
So this target one creature, but if your enemy doesn't move away, a second spot can erupt around it.
Yep. Let me.
But, so it is just one creature.
Thoughts?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I thought that was against something else.
So I think I agree.
Thorn
I think
spray probably.
Thorn spray is a good one.
Yeah. Because you can get
And it has
close blast 5, so like a 5x5 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is you also hit him because it's each creature into blast.
Yeah, he got bigger problems though. I will probably do that, but I mean we still have the ability to coordinate what we're doing.
Okay.
So you don't want to be in front of the cone, and it's 5 squares, but I'm not 5 squares close to them. Right? I mean the range is.
Yeah, you can
Might
move.
be
A
close,
close
well-
blast means that from you, it emanates out from any square that's adjacent to you 5x5. So 5 that way, 5 that way. It starts in a square that you.
That I'm adjacent to.
Can you like start in the middle and just go 2 on each side, or does it have to
No.
be the corner?
Well, it can go here. 5. 1, 2, 3.
Pick any square
that's
you're
what
adjacent
I'm
to.
saying.
Then I'm going to. You have a charge attack, I would guess. That something gives you a bonus by just rushing in. Although you have Craven now, so that's if you get.
No,
That's
if
if
I get
somebody
charged.
charges him.
Yeah, if I get charged.
So I mean, I could do Nature's Growth, which will slow them down because the instant ability to cover distance is worrying because they can just move. If they move from here to here in a second, that's a problem. But if I can do nature's growth, which is difficult terrain, I'm assuming it will be less than instant air movement.
Yep.
But it will also affect you because you're not immune to it. I am. You're not. So I mean, I'm thinking of doing Thorn Spray, moving up, doing Thorn Spray, hopefully having Ed's character charge past me, then doing Nature's Growth. Because my guess is once you're inside that square of vampires, you're not planning to move outside anytime soon anyway. You're going to sit there and start hammering out.
As a druid that's a primal predator, you have unhindering growth. Allies ignore difficult terrain created by your nature's growth.
Alright, so that's what I'll do. I'm literally going to try to step
You could
forward.
also summon your natural ally if you want, but that's a once per day deal.
I don't think I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
I'm going to try and shadow jaunt into the area instantly.
Okay, so
Then do the both
Teleport.
Thorn Spray and Nature's Growth in that.
teleport 3 squares. Okay, so you turn back into minor action to turn back into your guy.
Okay, so that's
So because you can only use beast form keyword powers when you're in snake form.
okay.
So now you're him. Now you're gonna teleport.
Well, let's have a look. My movement is 7, so do I literally count 7 squares?
No, it tells you how far you can teleport. 3
Oh, I'm
squares.
sorry if I walked. My speed is 7, so if I literally use 7, that would be.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I could do it in that
6,
turn.
7. Yeah, you can do the whole thing. You can get there.
Okay, I'll do that. Move to here, out of his way for charge. But then that would leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That still works, right?
You're gonna catch him in it.
Sure, it's going to have to happen.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do both the Thorn and Nature's Growth.
Man, you are helpless too.
I know, dude, I'm screwed already, so it's alright.
You have -5 to defenses for being unconscious.
Alright, now I think that's going to be.
Goodbye, Brian. You're about to start playing that other character that Casey was just playing.
That worked out real nice, didn't it? Do I have to roll for this, or this is instant effect?
You roll for each creature in the blast.
Oh, more d20s?
Yep.
Roll d20s.
20.
And what blast do we have here? Is it 5 by 5?
5 by 5.
That's everybody?
Everybody, including his
Yeah.
monster, your
Dog.
2, 4, 6,
dog the bounty
8,
hunter.
9, 10. Good 20. 19. Oh, I don't know what the math is going to be on
here,
this.
I'll just help you.
The Storm Spray gives me +7 versus Fortitude, 1d6 +5 damage. 1d6. Well,
So anything with a 10 or higher on it, you hit.
that's done. That's done. That's done. Done.
Natural 20.
Not 20 and critical.
So I'm just gonna start counting this
Yeah,
way. So
totally.
1, 2, 3, or actually 6. You killed these 6.
That'll do very nicely. And I roll again next set.
Yep. Come here.
I'll try and get some sort of.
And we'll roll Brian and
Dog.
Brian and Dog last.
16 on the critical.
Dude, you critted again.
Yeah.
16.
16.
2 crits.
Miss.
You got 2 crits.
Miss. Wonderful. Chris.
Yeah. Nice job.
That's 6 again.
Normally you would roll damage, but these guys only have 1 hit point.
Okay. Well, that's going to be great. And then I'm also doing the growth thing. Hopefully put them in. Oh, I have to roll for you.
Yeah. 2.
Big one.
2 of them, right? Him and his
Start with my buddy.
What is it?
Which one would you like to be you?
I'll be the big guy.
5.
Oh
Yeah!
See my hands.
You missed.
Hands.
Thorn spray just the thorns went over your prone body.
5.
Love the thorn spray.
Yeah. Now that has a what does that have in here? That's per encounter, so that's done.
Yeah,
And the growth thing is per encounter as well. Nature's growth. Do I have to do anything for that?
Just
it's
check
just
your
a
box
thing.
that you used
They
it.
use
It has an effect. Yeah, it just
Uh,
happens. So you
The
have to
first
mark
person
off the square.
zone that lasts until the end of the encounter. The zone is difficult terrain, which doesn't 10 squares.
Area burst 1 within 10 squares.
Squares.
So what area burst 1 means is that you pick anywhere within 10 squares of you. I think you were here. You put a thing down, and then every square around that it affects.
Okay, well I'll literally put it
Right on top of Brian.
Right on top of Brian, yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on, let's have a look. What will get the most? If I put it there, it will be these
Yeah,
guys.
Put it here.
Yeah.
Here, there you go. Good idea. So it leaves these 2 guys sort of out of the wind. And that's. And can I still turn? I still have the ability to turn back into a snake now, right? I mean, I have the
Okay, so
extra.
you minored, you
No,
moved,
It moved.
and you standard with vexing
Thorn spray.
Thorn spray. What's nature's growth?
Half minor action.
With minor action. So you've used all your actions.
Right. Now
That
I
was
cower.
the vexing growth was your bonus for
Let's
your
put a
natural.
storm.
Vehicle go down.
Sometimes I drive up and down the alleys. Just looking for friends.
Place to find it.
Totally.
That's
Okay,
Right.
that's that, right?
okay. Yep.
Look, man, you know what? Come on. I've done my share.
Yeah, you did it all
Yeah,
a lot.
you
Nice
did.
job. Shake this.
That's Shathers. If you watch, what was the name? Blazing Saddles. What do you
Yes.
call him, Petty?
Oh yeah.
That's Italy. Have you seen that? Blazing Saddles?
Or Igor, or
So,
That's right.
Oh,
From
okay.
Frankenstein.
oh, that's
Young
right.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein? Did I?
Frankenstein.
Igor.
Yes,
No,
it's
Igor.
Igor.
I'm surprised, Apple didn't sue them for
Yeah,
Okay.
retroactively.
that. Yeah. It's all legal.
Who's after?
Monsters are.
Monsters.
Monsters are going. They've finished feasting on you, and they're all just licking their nails.
Okay, then Shifty's next.
I'm unconscious at the moment.
Death saving throw time. Add 2
So it's the D20 plus 2.
for your armor.
Oh, seriously?
You rolled a 1.
No. But close enough.
6.
Like 8?
8 total.
Yeah.
Mark that you have 1 failed death saving throw,
So what happens
and the
if you-
next time you make a death saving throw, it's plus 3 because you failed 1.
And if you get all 3 checkboxes, you're dead.
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 Right.
Dead.
So there's no comeback.
You get a bonus too.
Plus 2.
You get a plus 2.
Yeah, I have some kind of little bonus here too, but I don't intend to ever need to use it.
Plus 2 throws against ongoing damage. Oh, that was for like when you were taking the ongoing necrotic damage. You would add 2. All right. Your turn's done.
Alright, then that's me.
Okay.
Alright.
Shove an acorn in his mouth.
Did I do that?
No, you probably don't want to at this point. He'll get a turn to heal him before.
Can't really get myself in excellent position. I can run though, right?
You can charge.
Yeah, or charge. So, charge doesn't change the distance I go.
No, it's still you're up to your full move speed, and at the end of it, you make an attack.
Right?
But since you can move and charge, it's like moving twice with a free attack at the end. So no, it doesn't change.
So
all
I can
you do-
move and then I can charge?
Yeah, because charging is a standard and moving is a move action. So
Okay.
How are we?
the only rule to charging is you have to move at least 2 squares before the charge. So like you can't charge from 1 square away. But you've got plenty of room there to do that.
You can't see them though.
He just saw him go running in. He's just gonna run forward. He's glowing, so until he
But you can
sees
only see,
something.
like, up there. Okay.
Yeah. So I move to there, and now I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
I can see a clump. I can see here. So I charge.
Which guy are you attacking? You have to move to the closest square you can attack from.
Okay, so I'm attacking him.
Okay, so the other guy's gonna get a free attack on you because you ran past a threatened square.
Okay.
You get plus 2 to your AC against this.
And why do I get the plus 2?
You have a feat called Heavy Blade Expertise,
Okay.
and you get plus 2 to AC. Sorry, it's on the next page over.
Yep.
Plus 2 to AC, or actually plus 2 to all defenses.
Versus
Opportunity
opportunity
attacks.
attacks.
So
Okay.
you provoked, but you get plus 2 to everything.
Okay.
And he misses you. That's only a 16 versus AC.
Alright. Suck that, vampire. So that was
So
a move
now-
and a standard, and then
So now you make a melee basic attack because you charged.
right. And so is that my attack, or
Yeah,
that's
your
part
attack, and that's the end of your turn.
of? Okay.
So
Okay. That I'm still in my cleaving pose and still have my defender aura set.
that is correct.
cleaving stance. Alright, so attacking number 2 with my basic melee. That is a 27.
That'll hit him.
And that's going to do a 12.
He does.
And then
This one, I think.
Yep.
so.
Okay.
and then plus 4 to number 1 for being in cleaving stance.
Let me check your cleaving stance. I just want to make sure it works on a charge.
Okay.
I think it does. Cleaving assault? Yeah. Chill stance against whenever you hit with him. Yep. This guy dies too.
Righto.
Design.
Oh, sorry.
Heal on you.
Okay. So spend a healing surge. And take an extra d6 that he rolls for you.
And plus 2.
And plus 2. So roll the d6. So
Nice.
healing surge value plus 8. And that's 0 and you go up from there. So now you're just
So I was zeroed, and then do I add whatever you just did? or
8
is it-
plus your. What's your surge value?
7.
Okay, so you add 7 plus the 8 he just gave you. So you're now at 15 hit points. Hey, you're not even bloodied anymore.
Epic heals.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
Oh wait, you can't stand
That's,
up.
yes, it's a move action.
Wait for it.
I'm not dead yet.
What do I do? Oh. Guess we'll do a range basic. Can I do anything else?
Still.
18 AC.
So you chuck your Mjolnir at him. 18 AC will hit. No wait, that will miss.
Really?
Dong.
Ooh.
Okay.
Vampires spawn, despite the fact that their entirely cloth armor, are really hard to hit.
They are. So that's.
Or at
the
least
bar-
against their AC. Anyway, that was. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Ed's
It's
step
Shapus.
between the two.
Shape is.
What, I get another guy?
Hold on.
Oh, that's what's
What
happening.
I missed terrain effect. Ed step between these two pillars.
Ah,
What's your reflex defense? Doesn't matter.
15.
2 darts go flying past you. Do not draw blood.
I'm glad you stay on the floor.
Actually, when you're prone, you get a bonus to range or bonus to defense against range attacks. No, they're like at shoulder level, so they went right over it.
You hit the other pillar and then fall down and like hit him in the neck again.
Really?
Wow!
Dude, seriously?
You are really working for some bonus XP.
That is something.
You want him to die?
That's what it sounds like.
So that's a terrain effect. That doesn't. That's not considered an opportunity.
What did you think about it?
It's supposed to happen. It triggers whenever you guys step between those two
Yeah.
pillars.
No,
Is it going to trigger when I stand up?
Oh.
Not sure what
Dude.
set it off.
Okay, but can I shout out and warn my cohorts now?
Yeah.
Careful, there's darts.
And
Where?
the dragonborn that's got into
I don't know, I
it's
just
into all these
heard just
vices. Are
darts
like, what? Are we
fly
putting
by.
money on it?
It's dark. We're lit up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This clump is lighted here.
Okay. Who's next?
I think it's you, isn't it?
Yeah,
They,
sorry.
they just sit there licking their claws because nobody's bleeding.
They do it.
Okay.
Well, they'll literally sit there. Do we have to re-roll for initiative, or?
No, you just stay in initiative order now and just keep going. On their turn, they sat there. They attack anybody that his blood is
Well,
drawn.
that wasn't their turn. It's Shapus' turn.
But monsters went. They didn't do anything. And
What do you think?
then who's next?
I got to 20.
No.
Sorry.
So I just went,
Oh, was it their turn? No. Okay. Well, they still don't do
and then Ian went. I mean, Marak went,
it. Okay.
which brings it to Shapus.
Okay. It's your turn.
I am gonna stick with the formula because it works. Thorn spray. Can I shout out
I
duck?
think thorn spray is an encounter.
It's a, yeah.
Is it?
Once per encounter.
Yeah, that was too cool to be
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
use
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna summon my natural ally to attack. So let me figure out what's the value to that.
Okay. So you can do this once a day, and it'll stay until
Oh,
it dies. No, but
amazing.
it'll stay past the encounter. It'll stay with you until it dies.
What's the sort of hit points on a normal bear or
On the very last sheet, I gave you the 2.
where's the bear?
It's
Hit
not
points 14. No, I got it. Hit points 14, and they're both the same.
Yeah. And they just have different attacks and bonuses based on which one you want. Or you can save it for later or whatever. It's up to you. But it's basically it's ranged 5, so it'll show up in any square within 5 of you.
Okay. Okay. And I have 2 standard actions, right? Plus move.
Jerky.
He actually
Did that.
Oh, it does only last until the end of the encounter. So never mind.
I will not be using.
You
that.
probably don't want to use that one.
Why 2 standard actions? Is it 1 standard action?
I just get 1 standard action.
You get 1 standard.
But
Yeah.
I can replace the movement for a standard action, right?
No.
No,
Standard's as good as it
otherwise-
gets. Like you can get 2 moves.
Standard is a tier 1 action.
Exactly.
Move is a tier 2.
Then I will Storm Spike at will, standard action. And I am going to choose by. They're actually not eating him at all. Are they still trying to eat?
They
the
stopped. They seemed like as soon as he went down, they were like,
Oh, I'm sure I was going to. Well, just take this guy out nearest to. Oh no, actually I won't. I'm going to take this guy out because these are still impeded by my area of effect.
You can see that guy. You can't see him.
I will go for number 2.
Alright.
Blue 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of 2s.
9. May not make it. What am I looking for here?
At the very top where it says defensive staff, you're going to add that to your d20. And then you're going to
16.
tell me it's versus.
Reflex.
So instead of AC, for you it's reflex. So you're targeting a reflex defense, and then you do this much damage if you hit.
Okay, but it's against their reflex, right?
Yep. And
So
you
I got
miss.
16. Miss. That's it. I'm spent.
Okay.
Next.
Was that all of, yeah, that was all of your moves.
Yeah.
Alright, monsters now.
It's just a standard, I think. You didn't take a move action this time if you want to move. Nope, stay back.
I didn't move behind.
Monster's turn. They don't move. No, they just kind of stand there.
Okay, shift.
They're just licking the blood from Brian's wounds off of their long, spiky fingernails.
Yeah, true stuff.
Brian's like, yeah, you want some more of this? Oh no, I didn't mean that.
I'm hesitant to stand up
I should do it. Oh.
because I'm thinking I'm going to get hit again. I'm wondering if I could crawl to the space in front of me. Is that
You can crawl.
You can crawl.
Alright.
It provokes opportunity attacks.
by only that number 2 next to me, right?
This one and this one, because they can both hit this square. They're threatening this square, which means that if you leave it, they can attack it.
But isn't it just a shift if he just crawls 1 square?
You can't shift while you're prone.
Yeah, I think there's not.
No, Brian, don't be jealous.
So I will. Damn, that kind of sucks.
Brian just. Steve Brian just took a fist. like ogre fist.
yeah, my hole's hurting right now. All right. You know what? I'll just have to risk it, I guess. I'm gonna crawl. I don't know what direction I should go in. It's away, so crawl diagonally.
1, 2, 3. 14 versus AC.
Miss.
That's a miss.
They both missed you
Sweet.
as you scuttled out of the way.
I am now going to. So that was my move. My
Vampire Spawn just swarmed Brian and took him down in like 1 round.
I thought he is a vampire.
Yeah, well,
yeah, exactly.
he did too.
I think I was gonna give you attack.
No honor among thieves.
I have to be standing for an attack, correct?
For you to make an attack? No. You can make a melee attack from prone. You can make a ranged attack, but you take a penalty.
Okay, I will take. I'm gonna do.
Vampire Slam?
Blood Drinker
Okay.
with Vampire Slam.
Alright.
What does that do?
It basically gives me another healing surge, which I've already used. So.
Like, you have a ton, or you have 8 healing surges a day. He has 2.
Oh, what
Yeah,
does it do?
that's
You have like 13.
Yeah, I have a bunch.
Meat shield, yeah.
19 versus reflex.
You hit him.
Just mess up on which one's the 10.
Put Abraxas back here. Back in.
Alright, we're looking at 16 damage.
Roll your initiative, Steve.
Oh, what's that do?
Alright, we'll get you him.
Okay.
You hit him?
16 damage.
Okay. This guy or this guy?
I was going for 2.
Alright, boom. He died. And you got your healing surge?
And I got a
Nice. Okay.
That's it for Shifty.
Are you bloody, dude? No, you're not, right?
No.
Okay, good. Because that would have been trouble.
Okay.
It's done. Roll a d20, Steve, and add your initiative modifier to it.
Should I show up and get in front of Ryan?
Well, you're back here in the doorway. You came clanging down the hall. They told you to stay back. You're too noisy.
Where's
So,
the 20 for that set? It's missing a 20.
actually, he has his own set. The red set should be somewhere.
There was a blue 20 with it a second
Oh
ago.
yeah, but where'd the other
Is
set
that,
go?
that's the blue.
Oh, here they are.
Oh.
And the one Steve's in.
Oh, word up. Red and black.
Mm.
That's my colors.
Sorry.
Those are winners.
What was that? It was there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you were there.
Hand me those. I'll use them.
The end will you hand him the rainbow set?
That's the beginning set.
Dangerously close to the starburst.
Starburst of money. Those
Mm.
yours?
They're good.
No, I got those for you.
This-
Because you kept rolling ones with the other set all last time you played.
Oh, you're talking about the dice.
14?
He's talking about the Starburst.
Oh, Starburst.
Starburst are group
14 plus.
14 plus.
initiative.
I think you got plus
Lower
0 to your
left.
initiative, but I'm not sure. That's not your sheet.
Lower left.
Get the Abraxas sheet first of all.
Take this one off.
Give me that. That was about to be Brian.
15.
15 total.
15
15
total.
total.
So I don't remember what
Steve
it
slash
was, but
Abraxas.
yeah, I'm trying to.
He'll start in the
remember
next round,
what
don't
Everybody else was. Yeah, but I have to put him in relation to everybody else, and I erased everybody else up once I put the order in. But that was pretty high. I
That's,
think it was
that's
like
gonna be after.
second.
It's after him now.
Second.
I think it was second. Yeah. Okay.
Or we can just put him in last or whatever.
That's all right, I did it.
Alright. Who's next?
Me.
Alright.
Right. So, what is this? This is a marker.
It's a marker.
Area of
for-
Everything around it is difficult terrain for the enemies, but not for you guys.
Okay. So I'm gonna move here. And
2, 3. Okay, so show me exactly how you're moving there. So I want to make sure
where was I? There.
you,
Was on that
you
one,
were
right?
back one more.
That
Yep,
one?
you were there.
So yeah, now that you're making me, doesn't matter. I'm passing that one guy, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. But I just want to make sure you weren't passing more than one. And
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to there then.
Oh, okay. So that's just one opportunity attack. Plus 2 to all your defenses. 26 versus AC.
Ooh, that's it.
You take 5 necrotic damage.
So that comes off the
No,
points,
it's-
and
yeah,
then
it's
it continues to come off.
Yeah. It's not. No, you're not going to have ongoing damage. It's just a damage type. Some
Oh,
people
okay.
are vulnerable to certain things. You're not.
Okay.
And like he has resistance to it, so that's the only thing that saved his ass.
All right. So still in cleaving stance
Mm-hmm.
with Defender Aura activated. I am targeting 1.
Oh,
Nice.
Suck that.
completely dead.
And
So you, your arm blade just like shoves up his kidney.
Okay.
You basically eviscerate him. Pull it up,
Plus,
and then you like swing around and arm blade the one next to him.
Yep.
And kill him too.
extra 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much force on that first one that you just went through both of them in one hit.
All right. Then I have what do I have left? I have a minor left. Anything else I want to do?
I don't understand. Sorry.
What
Do you have a
am I
minor
understanding?
one? I was talking to Steve.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else I need to spend. So
Alright.
I'm good.
After Ed?
My rock.
26.
You hit him. He dies.
He dies. And unconscious shifty gains resistance 4 to all damage.
Nice. He's conscious, but he crawled over
Down
there. But
shifty.
now you have resist 4 all damage.
And that's it.
It doesn't stack with your resist 5 necrotic. It's the higher of the two. So. All right. Who's after Merrock?
Back to the top of the order. So it's Shathis.
Oh, for the same. Let me have a look. It is Storm Spike, which has a range 10, which I can hit anything, I think.
As long as
you
you
can
can see
see
him.
him.
Well, now you can because he's within 4. 1, 2. He's glowing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
your
So
light
he is your light source. Wherever he moves,
Go look for
within
this
4
guy.
of him.
Bad guy there.
Hold on.
13.
Ian has a point to
Trap.
Did he go through there?
Didn't I?
Oh, you did.
Right there.
2 darts. 20 versus reflex and 22 versus reflex.
I'll fit.
2 darts in the neck.
2 darts in the neck. And that is 7 damage. And the 2 vampires that are left look at you very hungrily.
I haven't moved position though.
No.
Ah.
They'll do it on their turn.
Nice.
They only happened the first time because it was like the surprise. Hey, whoo. They were waiting for the last probably 200 years to do that.
I got 20 versus reflex on that.
You didn't get. Oh, against them?
Yeah.
That'll hit. And he dies.
And that's it. There's only one left.
Yep. Moylan!
Oh, am I up?
Yep.
I'm gonna put some non-hospital clothes on.
I'll take your turn.
Okay.
Then you can.
Alright.
And maybe we'll make some bacon wrap hot dogs.
Good idea.
What do I do? Roll?
You're over here, so
Yeah.
there's one guy left. He's got this die on.
Wait, I can move 6, right?
You can see everything that's happening in the cluster here.
Yeah, everything else is
1,
dark
2,
except for
3, 4.
But I can only
5,
move 6 forward, is that right?
Yeah, but you got that. You want to charge. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then charge to there. So you're going to move to there, charge to there.
Okay, so wait, can I attack that? Wait, what's this?
That's
my buddy. That's a friend.
Is-
that's Brian's
This is
ally.
our
That's
only
Brian's
bad guy.
dog.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the only beast left?
Yeah.
Alright, word up then.
Finally shows up to the party after everything's dead.
It's the glory.
Clang,
it's the
clang,
glory
clang,
hammer.
clang, clang, clang. Running down. I'm coming, guys! I'm coming. Save one for me. What? What's the problem? Wait, what do you mean you almost died? There's only one of them. So roll your melee basic attack.
Which is at 20?
Yep, roll the d20
4.
plus 1 for charging is 5 plus.
Is that a 4?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. But I get 1 for the Craig Hammer too, then 1, or wait.
It's
plus
all
8?
added in, so just tell me the total that's on there. It'll say plus something versus AC.
Oh, 8.
8.
Okay,
It's
so
8.
you miss.
Okay.
Alright, I'm coming, guys. Clang.
I'm still asleep.
Oh yeah, and then a couple darts fly out at you. Actually, one is gonna go at you and one's gonna go for you. Because you guys are
Line of
standing
fire.
line of fire.
Poor dog.
14 for both of you versus reflex.
Yes.
Miss. What's your reflex defense, Steve?
Yeah, he's a 15. That's a miss.
Nice. Both the darts
Upper-
miss.
upper left,
Clang.
Do they go right to
15.
hit the other person?
Nice try. They, a dart comes out of those pillars, or one from each side, but like just like glances off your full plate armor. And he saw one coming last time, so he kind of like just barely got out of the way of the line of fire. Yep, there you go.
It's number 2s.
Oh, is he going? You just got hit by a dart, right?
That is weird.
Oh yeah, 2 darts.
I order you to go take a number 2.
How did he jump down my goal?
25 versus AC.
Hit.
You take 5 necrotic damage.
Minus 5 resistance.
Okay, so you take no damage. Probably should have sent you in.
Where did you get that -5 resistance?
It's
I'm just gonna replay, rinse and repeat for mine. Go back at mine, I think, unless anything happens.
Go for it.
Storm Spike.
Reroll it.
it's
No,
It's 18 versus reflex.
That is the reflex defense is 18. You kill him.
Oh, wait, why is he going?
Because he said he was doing it.
The monsters did their turn, right? And then it
Right.
goes back to mine. I was like
Yeah.
trying
No,
to.
monsters are like in the middle of.
You're actually top of it.
Oh, sorry. we'll
Monsters are
save
in the
that for
middle,
later.
so it's now shifty.
It's all yours, Shitty.
It's my man.
Stand up.
Oh.
Crawl out of the way. What are you gonna do?
Just reach up and snap its neck.
I'm going to stay prone.
Doing the crab,
Yeah.
crabbing backwards.
And let's go.
This is very non-vampire like. Are you sure you didn't get the Craven card?
It's just vampire slam, I guess.
Alright,
That'd be 18 versus reflex.
that hits. He's dead.
Reflex?
Reflex defense. Nice, you wiped out 20 vampire spawns. And they almost wiped out Brian.
Any
Dude.
loot?
Bro, this happened last time we were playing.
No, I was like dead this time.
He was down to. Yeah, he had one hit
He
point
zeroed
before he
out.
was. He was unconscious and everything.
Alright, anybody want to hook me up with the surge or something?
Yeah. Oh, it's like an acorn, dude.
We talked about it. We decided on it. Save it for a real emergency. You still had a healer.
Chocolate coated.
So yeah, I
Everything's
can
done?
spend a surge for you.
Well, we're not out of.
Oh, we're not out of
Initiative
danger
yet.
yet? Sorry.
There's a room full of whatever's here.
Okay.
Traps.
Alright, I guess we'll.
So let's stay in order.
How do we know when we're out of initiative?
I'll tell.
Okay. So
But how about we finish that encounter?
I'm one of the.
That's
not the
I'm
most
one
challenging,
of
certainly
the-
not.
You, when you do finish the encounter, you get back. But it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
great.
You'll say
Yeah.
when it's
Yeah.
So
There is
we
a
should
condition
all-
for this being done, and you guys have not
you
yet
not
done
have
that.
met that condition. Okay, so Brian, did you spend all of your turn?
That was a move and a standard. I have a minor, but I don't think there's anything I can.
Lick your wounds.
Yeah. So do you not have a healing surge, or he can't use it?
Well, I have 2 for like the rest of
Oh,
the game,
right,
so that's what I'm
right,
trying
okay.
to like.
It's best for him to borrow yours if you're out of combat, so
Yep.
he can use the other ones in combat.
Yeah, understood. Okay, so it's my turn. So can I spend a healing surge on my turn for him? Or
No.
Okay.
Because we're not out of the scenario or whatever.
Yeah, you can do it in a.
Okay. So did I just ask the same question like 3 times in a row?
Yes.
In 3 different ways?
Absolutely.
And was the answer always the same?
Yes.
So is there
Oh, yeah, okay, so
is there
what's-
any way I can heal him?
Not without him spinning a healing surge.
All right.
You
So
can do a heal check on him.
So who just went? Was it you?
yeah, it's my turn.
Oh, it is.
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Oh.
There's nothing to fight with here,
Oh.
but apparently we're still in initiative order, so I have to make this count.
Well, actually, wait. It's still my move, right? Because you haven't technically
You still have a
gone-
minor.
Yeah.
done
Haven't
anything.
started. Yeah.
And you have free action, you can talk all you want.
Yeah, I
Ow.
laying on the ground or in a prone position, and I'm gonna do another like perception check to see what's around. Do I have to roll perception?
You can tell him there's a throne at the end of the walkway.
Uh,
You already blew your perception to see any traps.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
you're you're positive. In fact, you're telling them there's no more traps in this room.
It's good enough for me. Or Ed, in this case.
I don't see any other
You don't see any other creatures.
creatures about. All right.
Well, as long as you're sure it's clear and it's safe.
Yeah, it worked out
Oh, yeah.
fine
Yeah, the first time.
charging in.
Yeah.
So.
All right, and that's all I wanted to do.
Rightio. Okay. And there's no bodies left, right?
Well,
They just vanished, or?
No, they're just all parts of bodies.
Oh,
They've been
okay.
ripped to shreds by you guys.
Alright.
They really weren't put that well together to begin with.
Right.
There's nothing worth searching, right? You can't ruffle
Well,
through
that's- yeah,
if they've got
that's
any
You can take a standard action on your turn to search.
Okay.
Search after.
Yeah, I think we'll search after. Alright, well, I'm going to risk moving on toward the throne then.
Okay.
Do you want to take a pull?
Take a pull.
That's the throne.
Or the
Try-
yeah.
Yeah. Smack the ground.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Screw it. So, 6, 2.
Okay. Wait.
Oh.
No, I've already passed!
29 and 20 versus reflex.
Where?
Right there.
Stops me there.
Well, you're not stopped. I just wanted to know.
Alright, yeah, those are both hits.
All right. You take 9 damage. Strangely, vampire spawn don't swarm you because they're all dead. Brian took that bullet. You can keep moving now. The rest of your speed.
Were they darts?
Yep. Darts shot out.
There's another one. Did I cross another one?
Yep. As you get to this one, you realize now that it's happened 3 times.
Stop
There's little
going
pressure
through.
plates in the floor, and you might want to
Why
push on them with a
Why
10
didn't
foot
it do
pole.
it here?
Because I didn't want you guys to be
No,
stuck in the doorway when they swarmed you.
Gotcha.
It's all about setting up an interesting encounter instead of let's just fight here in the door.
Oh, it was interesting.
All right, what'd you get?
Should have taken the bullet.
20 and 17 versus reflex.
Both hit.
You take 7 more damage.
Jeez, I better stop that. I'm bloody.
What
I
happened?
what
Past
is
all the
the-
pillars, so you're good to go.
What is the bloody?
I'm good.
What happened?
Bloody means you're at half hit
He has
points.
to come back.
And there's different creatures in the game have different conditions. Like when Steve's character is bloodied, he has +1 to hit
Okay.
because he's a dragon.
I don't seem to have any bloodied condition, but
No.
just sort of a little milestone.
You're leaky.
Yeah, it's just a milestone. Like,
No.
I should probably not walk around with darts.
You should sit down. Yourself.
All right. Well, I have now cast a light over the throne for the
Mhm.
rest of you,
There is a throne there.
and I've also
Passed on
identified the
the
pressure
message.
plates. Yeah.
The throne has like a crescent moon carved into it on the back seat,
Crescent moon.
and yeah, looks like there's some writing in Draconic.
I've got that.
So do I.
Everybody?
Draconic, yeah.
Oh. But you're not close enough to read it.
He is.
Am I close enough to read it?
Yeah. You can read.
All right. What's it say?
It says, "We wait for the master to claim the throne."
Share.
It says, "Share." Beep 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 beep.
Oh.
All right. I'm ready to call my turn quits. I took a bunch of hits that time.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything more I can do.
All right. Who's next?
Maroc.
Well, you know about the pressure
Going
plates, right?
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw it a couple of times. He actually he took 2 to the neck.
There's darts
They're
in
sitting
your
out
neck
like
right
Frankenstein.
now.
right
Yeah,
now.
Frankenstein.
So,
Um,
are you stepping into that circle over there?
I'm right on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah. Good answer.
Well, that doesn't
Is the
say it
line
all.
in or out?
Should I be here or?
You're fine.
Okay.
You are where you are. I was just seeing what you're doing. Sometimes I
Okay.
just like to ask random questions just for people. This is probably being a good team.
Yeah, it's in there. Can I?
Are you gonna open the door?
He's your hand on the
You can
knob.
double move, right?
He can double move.
I was gonna check out the circle while you're checking out the front.
Alright.
And not getting shot in the face.
Can you see the circle from there?
I'm
1, 2,
You're
3, 4.
standing
Yeah,
in
you
the
can't really see
perimeter.
anything. You're not
Oh
within
yeah.
4 squares
You're
of
in the
him.
dark.
You're feeling your way around behind the pillar. You don't even really know if you're in the circle or not.
Alright, I'll just double move over there.
Move towards the light.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh.
One
Hey.
for Ed.
Darts, remember?
Hey, you take one too.
20 and 13 versus you.
Miss.
Oh, God, that's a hit.
8 damage on you.
Oh, big one.
Alright. Next. Okay, you see the same chair, and it's a throne. It has draconic writing on it.
Can I sit in the throne?
What would you like to do?
Wait for everyone else.
And roll your insight.
19.
You're pretty sure most chairs are made for sitting. There's a good chance you could sit in this throne, if you so desired.
Which could be problematic, so let's not do
Yeah,
that just yet.
wait.
All right, shake this.
It's all about
Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't see anything.
you can see him glowing up there.
See all of us at the end of the room.
And a throne!
Both of us.
Well, that's all I need. Would I be able to successfully navigate behind the pillars? I mean, from memory.
Roll your dungeoneering.
5. Oh, criminy. 16, 21.
Yeah, you can probably stumble your way around without too
I
much
have
trouble.
got. What have I got? Movement.
7. speed.
Oh, thank you. 7. Okay. I can do diagonals, right?
Yep.
1, 2. What does that count as?
It's
I suppose
easy.
that right?
It's fine. Close enough.
3, 4. Hello.
Whoa.
5, 6, 7.
You can move again.
Why?
Because
Double
you're
move.
trading your standard for a move action, so you're double moving.
To have a look around, like see if there was anything on the table apart from the blood. Would that use up that?
You can't see anything.
It's pitch black.
Oh, there you go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, you're not gonna do the same thing he did and cut the corner.
6.
We can learn.
Do I get any bonus from being obscured by this thing? I mean, say for example I stop there and something happens here. Do I
Yeah.
get any bonus from being here?
Yeah, you have cover.
I'll stop.
So like if something explodes.
Yeah.
Like you're-
Abraxas.
Okay, so you're gonna forgive me. I don't know what's transpired.
That's
since I
alright.
was asleep. So
We killed off all of
I
the
get that
vampires.
there's
around.
darts if you run up the middle, but is it only up the middle where the dark red is?
That's
Okay.
all we've discovered so far. Is
Yeah.
every
So
set
if
of
I
columns.
run up the side, then it's okay?
No. It's,
No.
Well, wait,
All comes out of the
wait.
columns?
We only know that
Just roll a wisdom check.
Is that 20?
Yep, D20. Add your wisdom check modifier to it. It's in the upper sort of right.
16.
No, the check number next
Oh,
to that.
6.
6. So what do you get plus 6?
No, it's 2 plus
10.
6.
2 plus 6.
Yeah.
Total.
2 plus 4, sorry, it's total 6.
Okay, so you're pretty sure it's only if you're on the carpet, based on what you saw everybody else doing and getting here late.
Okay.
Because you were just trucking down some stairs, keeping guard, and then you heard a big fight going on.
Okay, yeah, well.
and I shouted out that there were darts, but that's all the information we know, right? There's darts. Careful. Because we're in the dark, we don't really know where they're coming from.
Yeah, but he didn't get hit by any darts when he went around this way.
Did you
But
get?
you couldn't see that either because he was in the dark when he did it.
But wouldn't he cry out, ow?
He
Darts
didn't.
aren't painless, yo.
He didn't have a chance before he went down. Just pick something.
Alright, anybody been over here yet?
No.
Do you have dark vision?
No, he has low light vision, I think. Or no. No, he's dragonborn. He doesn't have that. You gotta take feet. But he could just blast his dragon breath over there and light some stuff on fire.
Wait, Kai's over there?
Him too.
I'm gonna come over here.
Okay. Alright, you make it. You moved, what, 3 squares? You still have
Yeah.
more movement if you want to keep going.
I don't wanna move, I wanna look.
Okay,
What's over here?
roll your perception.
Is that 20 again?
It's pitch black, dude. You can't see anything. You can only see within 4 squares of him because he's glowing. They lit him up with a magic spell. There's no torches, there's nothing. You can light up your dragon breath if you want. See what's around.
What if I ignite something? What if it's like boxes of dynamite?
What are you rolling for?
Oh, I thought you said roll to.
I was gonna tell you to, and then I realized it's pitch black, so you're not
okay.
gonna see in the dark.
Well, then I guess I'll keep moving because.
Sounds good.
that's what I did.
Move him up.
How many more can I go? Another 3?
Your speed is 5, right?
I'll take the 6.
Slide.
Is it 5?
You can move a total of 10 on your turn, as long as you don't attack.
Oh.
You can get up there now. You can see glowing guy.
So you've got a couple more.
You're right at the edge of his light source.
Okay. Let's see. Can I move here?
Hmm?
Is that another 5?
Sure.
3.
Alright, so you're there.
And it's within 4 squares, right? So I can still see, can I?
Well, now you're actually in the light.
You're
Yeah,
like, we can see you.
It's just outside of that zone is pitch black for you.
Oh, at least I didn't get dirted.
Yep.
Monsters?
Don't seem to be any right now.
Okay. Shifty.
What's the
Crawl to us, Shifty. Crawl.
You can crawl at half speed.
Well, I'm just gonna. Unlike everybody else, I've actually seen the darts go off, and I think I've kind of grasped by now that.
Yeah, I did too, and still walked through two.
So I'm just standing up in the same square,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go check this table out.
Okay.
So we're going 4, 5, 6. So 20 on perception. I want to basically. Do I inspect anything on the table? What do I see? Anything of note?
A bunch of dried blood and bones and other things that looks like they fed on for a number of years.
Okay. I was excited.
Can he take the other half of his double move?
Yeah, you can keep moving. Looking around like that is a standard action, actually.
Oh.
But he can finish his move if he had any left.
Thanks for moving.
He didn't.
Alright.
What's that?
He didn't.
Or whoever did it.
No, it moved itself. It follows you.
It's a Ouija.
Alright, so that's me. Crap, why does it always have to be me making the big, bold move here?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't say big dumb move. So I know I asked 4 different ways before if I could heal him. Am I at 18 hit points right now? Is there anything I should be considering?
You're at 18 hit points?
Yeah.
You can heal yourself. You can take your second wind. You can ask him to heal you.
That's 1 per encounter, so that's not a bad move.
And there was no way to heal Brian without him spinning a healing surge, is what we were saying.
Okay.
Like he was looking for ways to do it without that.
I'm just thinking if I'm the meat shield and if we're going to activate any more monsters, I ought to have more hit points than I have right now.
So take your second wind.
Okay, so I'll take the second wind.
And mark down that you used another healing surge.
That goes to there. This goes to 27. And I gain +2 to all defenses.
Just keep it mute though. Thanks.
Until the start of your next
You don't
one.
want like
Yep.
minor sound.
No, because we're recording.
Yeah, we're gonna turn the game off if Steve gets too distracted. That's my own personal rule when I run Dungeons and Dragons. I don't like people watching TV because
You're in charge.
And
Mark high.
alright. I think I need to go check out that chair.
All right. Well, you've used your standard. You can use your move action to send.
What
the
was
chair.
my standard?
Second wind?
Oh. Nobody told me that. Okay, so I can use my move action to get up there, but I can't climb into the chair?
Oh, you can sit down. Sitting down. You're sitting down. It's move
Oh,
action.
okay. Alright, yeah, put me in the throne.
Okay. As you sit in the throne, clamps
Sit in
come
the
over
throne.
your arms.
Of course.
Oh, did I miss
needles,
something?
Needles go up into your arms.
Oh, great.
Start draining blood out of you.
Oh, good.
Wait, he has blood? Wouldn't it be oil?
Yeah. What a
Like-
construct.
Same difference.
Like Curious George, you just had to go sit in it.
Yep.
That would make
I
a
didn't
Also
come to
curious
D&D to
george.
walk around and look at what's on the floor.
28 versus fortitude.
Hit.
Okay. Anybody want to do a thievery or anything to try to figure out what's happening?
Why would that
That's a
help?
20.
What's
You take 8
fortitude?
damage.
What's fortitude mean?
I got a 15 on thievery.
Poison,
It's
anything
okay.
that would affect your overall well-being, I guess, just from a physical standpoint. That's not like a direct attack against your armor.
Okay.
Todd,
Yeah, what?
I got a 15 on thievery.
Where are you standing?
Right next to him.
Okay. 15 thievery. It looks like it's some sort of door trap where after it's drained a certain amount of blood, something will open somewhere. Hard to tell how much.
So he can communicate that information to the rest of the party.
It's his choice if he wants to.
I'll stay down.
You're gonna stay silent?
Anybody?
What?
the hell, man?
Alright, I'll tell everyone.
You're walking home.
All right.
No Boy Scout badge for you.
Do we know the big circle is over there? Did anybody
No,
communicate
we
that?
don't know
Nobody
the big
mentioned
circle is there. No one saw it.
I would guess that we'd
And our
probably try and
legs
get him out of the
be
chair. I
drained.
mean, that would be the next natural thing, as far as we know. Could just. I mean, you've told us that.
I'd be eternally grateful.
After you take the first bit of hit points, over in that side of the room, something starts to glow.
Wait, over where?
So we actually have a light source in the room now.
No,
This side.
barely glowing.
On
It's,
the
it's
east side.
probably not even quite low light yet.
Oh,
you
where?
can
Over
see
here?
Yeah.
that it's that blood circle is starting to pulse.
Yeah.
But it's super faint right now. It hasn't hardly even drained anything.
Whose turn is it? We still in.
Yeah, I guess I'm done, pinned as I am.
You are restrained.
So Maroc.
You can try to break free if you want. On your it's a move action to break free.
Or use
On
my
your
move
turn.
action. Yeah.
Okay. Just so you know in the future.
Okay.
If you could teleport, you just no.
So
Okay, Merrick, what are you
Is
doing?
there some way I can get him out?
we can use the crowbar.
Oh.
You can use thievery to try to disable the trap if you want.
Alright. Never mind.
Nope. It actually feels like he's jamming the needles farther into your arm right now. As he goes to disable it, he leans on you and just like shoves one a little bit deeper.
And it comes out the other side, it's not spurring board.
Yeah.
Oil.
Oil. 10W40.
I start to oil my keys.
So, was that a minor action?
No, it was standard action to try to disable a trap.
Okay. How about to pull out?
You can't do anything for me here. Go check out that glow.
To pull
You
the
could
pole
heal him.
out of it. Oh, guess. Damn it. I have to do that now. Well, how
Or you
many
can
points?
wait. He's only down 8, I think.
Yeah, I'm bloodied. I'm at 19.
How is it a minor to pull the pole out of the bag?
Pull out what?
The
Pull out
pole.
the bag.
Whoa!
Wants to pull.
Yeah.
I wanna
You
pull
could,
out
yeah,
the
it's a
pole.
minor action to draw a weapon and take an item out, yeah.
Oh god.
You get the 10-foot pole out.
What do you have a 10-foot pole for?
It's incredibly
Well,
useful.
what don't you use it for, really?
Let me tell you what they haven't done.
So far,
Yeah.
It's the number one tool of the
We
game.
got in this
It's
room
like-
with the
They've
pole.
got like magic armor, fucking healing potion, all kinds of shit, and they're like, oh wait.
Wait, from a 10-foot pole?
That's how we got in here. We used the pole.
Oh, alright. Never mind then.
Amazing pole.
This dumb dragon will just stay over here and front.
Wait till things smash.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna spend my move and make another minor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out the pole
Uh-huh.
and just like hold it, and then I'm gonna heal him.
Okay.
Or
Ooh, 6, 7, 8.
You have
17.
healing properties? Nice.
so what does that mean?
He
So you
used his
gain
second
17.
inspiring word of, or no, I'm sorry, healing word
Healing word, yeah.
of the
So
battle.
you
Spend a healing surge.
and you gain 17 hit points.
Get your, explain it piece by piece. You get your surge value plus
Plus
the 8
the bonus
you
that I
rolled.
rolled, and then I have an extra bonus which is plus 2. So that's plus 8 from me, and then you get to spend your surge.
And you get 9.
So that totals 17.
So you just got 17 points back. Boom.
Epic. Our heals
Thank you.
are amazing.
Who's next?
Okay, so Ed's healed?
Yeah,
Well, he's not on
Yeah.
the thing.
but he's still trapped in
Yeah.
having his blood drained.
But he got more blood, which is good.
Right. There's one way to do it.
Just keep resupplying blood. Acorn's next.
Open wide, eh?
The
Can't-
dubious
You can't
acorn.
move. Just tie him up with the rope around the
I'm
throne.
not sure it's called the dubious acorn.
What?
Oh, it's called the seed of healing.
No, didn't want to put that in your mouth.
This will make
You have to swallow
Yeah, it's all of it.
the seed of healing.
Swallow his seed.
I can grease it up in your grease and your
Alright,
oil.
let's move
It's nice
on.
and greasy for you.
What? It's
I am.
disgusting.
Shatus.
I'm gonna make my way over and, well, of course, in terms of adventure, do we really want to prize him off the throne? Who would be the best person? I mean, you replenish blood all the time. If Ed came off the throne, would you sit on it?
Hell no! Come on, man!
Because it's not likely to do the same thing the second time. It'll
The
probably be-
draconic written on it says, we wait for the master to return.
And these were vampires. I guess.
Oh, so maybe it is good for Brian.
What if
I'm
he-
already low already. That's all he
what
wants.
if he's
Well, I don't.
Brian,
want
you're
to
still
do
laying on the ground?
No,
Oh, you're up.
over by
He stood up.
We finally got it.
Okay, I'll get him up.
that. Well, I'm going to
who's next?
communicate this. You see, I'm trying to figure out if you'd sit in the throne.
I'm willing. I'm probably gonna.
Oh, well, that's awfully decent of you. I'm going to go up and pry I do often.
Okay.
Look at it.
See if you can get Orthos.
Orgos.
Orgos off the throne. Roll up there, do a thievery.
Do I,
see
have
if
to,
you
I
can-
guess I have to move, right?
Yeah, you have to stand next to.
One,
You have to be adjacent to the
2,
trap to
3,
disable
4.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll your thievery.
It's 4 plus 4. That's 8. it's 8.
This
Probably-
thing starts glowing brighter.
This in a way hurts me more than it hurts
Ed
you.
takes 11 more damage, and that thing starts glowing brighter.
Wait, why did Ed take more damage?
When you
This is
fail to
true.
disable a trap by 5 or more, trap goes off.
Oh, that was my one action, right? Oh, my actions are done.
See.
Alright, so
Now you
Your
can
turn.
guys see that whole thing over there is glowing.
pulsing?
That whole red circle is pulsing. It seems like the more blood it draws from Ed, the stronger that thing
So
gets.
can I go over there and like smash it?
What, the chair?
Yeah, the chair, the whole iron
Give it a shot.
trap thing.
I don't know if we want to destroy it. We're trying to get him out of it.
It might do something cool.
Yeah, it seems to be opening something.
Yeah, it's doing something semi-positive, but it's hurting him.
Or it could be like summoning a vampire lord or something.
Well,
Yeah,
didn't-
why do you think it's doing something good?
Well, our magic check earlier suggested that that this trap activating was going to open a portal, right?
Or a door or something like that.
Why
So,
is
yeah,
why is
something.
portal opening a portal a good thing?
Well,
Because they're waiting
that's
or else
true.
to go in the room.
Adventure.
But it could be a portal for more monsters to come in.
you're right.
That's absolutely true.
That's absolutely right.
You roll the dice.
I'm smashing that thing. I'm gonna smash.
Go for it.
I'm taking cover.
Abraxas. Yeah, right.
Cover my eyes.
Yeah, Craven.
Somebody cover my eyes for me, please.
Get down.
Alright.
Look at it.
6.
So you
Oh,
take
that's
your
an
crag
8.
hammer and just
No,
like
that's an 8.
and now your arms are just like vibrating because you hit the chair so hard and it didn't even put a dent in it.
Those are the breaks.
Wait, how do you? Is it just whatever the dice is rolled?
Dice plus your basic attack.
Ah.
It's plus 8, I think, for you.
Oh yeah, so it's 14. Okay.
And not that I memorized everybody's sheets or anything, but and then you have to beat a certain number that the chair's has for
That
defense.
the chair has. Okay.
Seems like there's got some sort of magical defense on it.
Target the chair's will.
It's its will defense. Its will gets stronger the more blood it sucks. Okay, who's next? Good try, Abraxas.
Wait, I moved over there. too,
Yeah, you're
right?
standing next to it.
Okay.
I think it's me, right?
Yeah.
He shifted the throne.
Wait, no, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying it's my move, so yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Shifty's turn.
Alright. I'm going to, I guess, go towards the throne. This is what I do. 4, 5, 6. I guess I'm gonna do double.
You gonna spend your action point, or did you do that last battle? So you might want to. Wow, that's a lot of.
What?
Pinata!
No, I what?
No, it's fine. You might want to spend it now because you get one every 2 encounters.
Okay, so I'm adjacent to it. I want to do a. I know someone had attempted to do a thievery check, but I wasn't here.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
gonna try it.
Everybody, each of you can do it yourself. It's fine.
Really quite sporting of you all to try to get me out of this.
That would be a 24.
24. Click, click. Ed falls out.
Oh, sweet.
But
They
now
can
it's your
still-
turn.
Oh yeah, so I got you out, so I could go and stab myself. It's all good.
He falls prone. Force movement.
Exsanguinated.
Oh, can't you chuck your fell beast in it? Right? I mean,
Hey, you're able to heal yourself though, right?
Just put his tentacles in there.
Oh.
just his tentacles through the
Oh, can I
armhole.
heal myself? I don't think I can because I've used my second wind.
You do have healing word once a day if you really need it.
Or I can spend it on myself.
Mm-hmm. If you
What are
really need
your,
it.
what are your hit points at?
I'm at 25.
I think you got that. No.
Wait, but you're not going to take much more damage.
Yeah, unless we.
Right. Unless the monsters appear.
Who is next?
the dude.
I want to just
Not
make sure
I.
to keep this moving.
I'm done with my move.
Are you gonna stay in the chair? Or you
I already. I think you.
He's
saw
already
that.
done all his actions.
So, you're next
I'm dumb.
after Brian? Yeah, dude.
I'd like to just lie here a moment.
I should could go for like an energy bar.
Yeah.
Or
Just-
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Did anybody,
I'm feeling anemic.
anybody bring a Gatorade?
maybe a couple of units of blood.
Chocolate
Right.
cookie.
I'm trying to do some spinach. Need some iron.
I really don't know what's my best
Stand up.
action here. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Kai, nobody wants you.
I'm gonna
Wanna
spend
do-
my
you wanna do
standard
your
just to
turn?
move off
Alright.
a little bit.
We should have Kai play as the.
No.
He's the beast.
Still staying close, but
He's horrible with dice.
He's horrible with monsters. He just wants to be petted.
I think that's it for me.
Alright. Who's after Ed?
Maroc.
I'm not getting in that thing.
Oh no.
We're all awaiting the master.
Ed's the meat shield, and look what it did to him.
Yeah.
Where'd you? Oh, you're over there.
Yeah, I backed off in case somebody else wants to get in.
Well, I do have my pole.
You gonna get in?
She said.
It's kind of useless.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna. Back to
You
the pole.
Need to spend a healing surge.
are pretty familiar with the fact that all those vampire spawn you killed are pretty chock full of blood right now.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Ah.
Think about that.
I know. I decided to give you help.
Well, the chock full of my blood, but yeah.
Yeah, how far could it have gone shared among 20 vampires?
Can Brian, can you just like drink off of like dead vampire bodies hanging around?
It's a damn good question.
And,
Just
like,
stick the
restore your
vampire
coins?
body in the chair. It's for your blood anyway. Just stick a vampire body in the chair and it's gonna suck it out of that.
I think that's the.
That seems like a wise option.
Alright.
But we're not aware of that.
Well, they're discussing it right now.
I said, hey. This is
Brian,
like-
you could be the king.
Well, everybody notices that the vampires have blood. The ones that we.
Well,
vanquished.
you were up close and personal when it was happening, though.
Yeah.
So
They all saw.
no, you didn't.
Oh, they didn't see me
That's fine.
sucking. Okay. Yes, those dudes. They sucked the shit out of me. There you go. They all.
And it wasn't an acorn. Alright. So, is that the plan?
Who's going to get them?
Someone that can carry a body over.
Well,
I
I
have the
can.
sack.
I can go
Him! Somebody who can carry a body?
I guess. Wait, it's not my turn though, is it? I don't
Just
think
tell
it's
me
my
the
turn.
plan.
Yeah, I'll be happy to carry Brian over there.
Okay, you're all out of initiative.
Alright.
The key was figuring out the puzzle, and now you've got something. Okay, we'll at least do it. So, Steve carefully throws a couple of vampire spawn bodies over his shoulder, trucks back. He's like, nope, two's not enough. Throws a couple more. That does it. He's like, do.
Carefully avoiding the darts at all
Yeah,
times.
he walks all the way around the darts. One after the other, you throw them in the chair, it sucks the blood out, and they fall forward, completely desiccated. Until finally the last one, you get it in there. This whole thing over here is just glowing. And then a small little light appears in the center of the circle. Something rectangular shows up, starts spinning really fast, and everything goes pitch black, and you see it fall.
Wait,
Wait,
the rectangular
wait.
thing?
Is my sun thing still up? Because I lit the pole on fire on my turn.
Well, then it has to be off of him, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's still not. That's still not within 4 squares of you.
Can I run over there? And
He saw it fall. Give him a chance.
Hey, it fell.
I want to ninja it.
So he goes over and picks up that.
Bam.
2 cards.
Thrown card.
I guess we probably could have looked at that from with the crescent on it, huh?
What the odds are a pizza then?
Wait, how did
Not
you
the
get
game.
cards?
These are what we're trying to collect.
Everybody tell Steve why you're even doing all this.
We're in this
again.
mansion
Ah,
to collect
now.
21 cards, and we already got 2.
Now he's done that.
Oh, okay. So you do things and you get cards, is that the idea?
Yeah.
You're trying to collect the deck of cards that this guy's asked you to help find.
Oh, wow, okay.
And we're gonna have to pick up the pace. But
Yeah, we're 2 out of 22.
Okay.
but
Well,
the combat ones usually take longer than
Do,
the ones.
do the cards, when you get a card, does it mean anything, or is it
We're just
just
going to collect them.
We don't know yet.
You don't know yet. He
Okay.
commissioned you to go in and get cards out of this mansion.
Okay, but
The
every time
mansion's
you
sorrow.
get a card, like nothing special happens.
Nope.
It's just like
Not that you
So
know.
Todd, can we go back up to the surface?
Yeah, head back up. There's still the mausoleum with the skull on top. And would you guys rather order pizza or I can cook hot dogs and whatever?
Well, if you're cooking, we're not playing, so I think we should
I think
order
pizza
pizza.
might be
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay. Let me get my phone.
What are we thinking? 2 large ones?
Yeah, I mean you're buying. You were late.
Penalty! Can I take a card instead?
Despair card.
Yeah, I think it's a card first. Oh, where's the restroom card?
Sure. It's
Right
right
there.
there on the left.
I know that. Thank you.
Do we want to check out the other one? I guess that's next step. Huh?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
a burrito though. We're gonna order pizza and round the bathroom breaks. I know, but pick up the pace when we
I'm sorry.
reconvene. Ow! Ow! Oh.
I guess I'd forgotten that those vampires were still on the ground. I know you mentioned it, but just without seeing anything, like it
Yeah.
wasn't in my.
Sorry.
No, it's nothing to be sorry about. We're supposed to be
I
paying
wasn't
attention.
part of it. I wasn't. I was mostly just wanting to get out of the chair.
Yes, you were. You could have sat in the chair too with your regeneration. You would have just kept sucking your blood until it got there.
Yeah.
It's just a question of whether your regeneration kept up with the damage.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. I thought I needed to do a healing surge beforehand because I only have a 15. Hit point is a 15, so. Oh, yeah, and if anybody would like to throw me a healing surge, I wouldn't mind throwing it out there.
Yeah, and how does that work? I can just give you one.
Yeah, so you go down by 1 and he gets to use it and he gets back to full hit
Okay.
points.
Yeah, go ahead and take 9 from me.
Wow. He actually, when you give him one, he just goes straight back to full. Like it's not even a question of how much when it's in a short rest.
Really?
But only in a short rest.
Okay. And is the same true of mine?
No.
Okay.
Because it's a special,
Oh!
special class feature.
Okay.
Trying to figure out if these guys deliver.
Who's that?
What did I tell you, Ryan? You're showing a beast.
I thought you were saying no Perseus beast.
No, just showing me.
Nice ball.
For Ramsey? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like redirected because the way that lofted.
Yeah.
Is this Chumley net?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all lowercase Tempe Chumley is the password.
Let me know when you want to go by. Cause I'll
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Chelsea play tomorrow?
I played today.
They did?
Yeah, I played Wolves.
Oh, they won, yeah. That's right, Todd won, yeah.
Hi, do you guys deliver to Southern and Rural? Okay, cool. Can we get 2 large pizzas? It's 16. Do you guys care pepperoni? Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, no,
I'm good for all.
All right. 1 pepperoni, 1 sausage. Yep. I think that's it. Anybody need anything else? It's 12:58.
Good.
That's right.
1258 East Del Rio.
you had me.
I know.
And then it's the house. 480 570 7796. Cash. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, bye.
What's the damage?
I don't know.
I have cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I've got New Year's money still.
Dude.
I know I owe you a ton of cash. It's gonna be funny.
I'm writing it off, dude. I needed a big ass expense that night to
Yeah.
to cover some shit. What? I'm serious, dude. Like,
How do you think I'm paying for my plane tickets to this part of the country? We're having a business meeting.
yeah, right.
How much you want, here?
I don't know. He didn't tell me
15?
how much it was. So when he gets here, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Works for me.
They don't deliver beer though, so
Who is it? Did you
Well,
call?
no, we're gonna have to go out to sea now.
I know there's only 4 beers left.
Where's the nearest market?
Fries is right around the corner.
Oh, awesome. Where's the nearest game store?
Video game store or RPG game store?
RPG.
It's right around this other corner on Southern and McClintock.
You are situated.
Strategically located. Strategically located.
Strategically. That is pretty neat.
They're pretty nice over there too.
I can
Sometimes
believe
they try to talk to me about other games though, like Magic the Gathering. I'm like, I don't get it.
it. You don't? Oh, you'd like it. It's neat. Anybody else play anything like that? Any tabletop games? 40k
No, I-
Warhammer?
Not the card games, no. Warhammer I tried once. Fun.
Probably World of Warcraft, 'cause you said ninjaing. Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, team.
Are we going still?
Yep.
We're gonna check this place out. That place has a skull on top of it.
So you know it's good.
Is there are we allowed to look at the?
Sure. Everyone.
There's like a skull.
Somebody's catching on.
Possibly that.
Wait, what happened?
The world folded up on itself. It's like this weird warp. You guys were in a graveyard 1 minute and just like 2-dimensional the next. What happened is I'm setting up the next encounter.
Yeah,
So.
because you guys were just going down.
As long as I know
What's
you're
the
going
point?
down there, I'm just gonna like
There's a staircase and the other one.
preempt this.
So that could be it.
Moving right along.
That's probably it.
We already got.
Oh, sorry.
And
But they're two-sided, but remember.
yeah, I know. I'm looking. I flipped over moon because we already got it, and I'll flip over two.
Which one was this one?
That was the channel we looked at. The teleportation.
Oh.
So that was the end of that encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to shed of my Craven card?
Yep. Anybody else have a despair card they need to get rid of?
You got one, didn't you, Brian? So
What
what
do
is
you
it?
do with their
10,
cards?
10 or higher?
They're negative effects, and after every encounter, you roll to get rid
Is
of
that right? 10 or higher?
10 or higher, yep.
it. It's if you roll 1,
20.
it gives you 1.
Okay, you're good.
That gets rid of Brian's too.
You get to go to
What was it?
10 or higher. It's a double digit. I can't tell what it is. But
13.
You're good. It's gone.
Just practicing my roll more. Gotta get my roll
Don't,
more.
don't blow the crits that way, dude.
Dude, my rolling is horrendous. I even got a new lucky die.
Okay. Who wants to volunteer to go to the fries? No.
Oh, my
Supplies?
fries.
Beer, dude. We need beer.
Anyone want a shotgun?
I will.
Sorry, I'll donate to the
Glasses.
cause, but I
Glasses,
can't
keys,
get up.
wallet, glasses.
You can duck out before they deliver the pizza.
That's right. Steve's got a money clip right there.
Yeah, do you want some money?
High rollers.
No, I got a wallet full.
Okay.
Thank you.
What did you have to do today?
This is rounding on patients, and then this lady had like 2 liters of fluid in her lungs, like 1 in each lung, and so we had to drain her, and like that kind of takes a bit.
That was kind of nasty.
It is kind of nasty. It's really hard to breathe when your lungs are full of water.
You a nurse or paramedic?
Actually, I am a nurse, but I am 5 months away from graduating medical school, so
Yep.
I'll soon be a doctor as well.
Excellent. Where are you going to medical school?
I go to Western University of Health Sciences.
Okay.
Although where you go to medical school kind of really doesn't make too much of a difference, only in the sense that like the first 2 years you spend on campus, and then after that you're out doing clinicals like for the next 2 years. And so your third year of medical school, the clinicals are all designated for you. They're like core rotations that you have to learn in like certain disciplines, right? Everyone has to do pediatrics, OB-GYN, family medicine, surgery, et cetera, et cetera. So in your fourth year of school, you decide what you want to do, and so you only have to do one surgical sub-I, which is like a surgical specialty, and then you have to do emergency medicine, and then you have to do medical subspecialty, and then anything other than that, you can just pick and choose what you want. And so the school just gives you a lot of latitude. You can do whatever you want. So I used to work as a nurse in the ICU at this hospital here in town, and so I'm back working with the intensivist that I used to work with when I was a nurse. So I'm back learning with him as a medical student. So it's good.
Yeah, excellent. So what's your specialization, or what will it be?
Well, it kind of depends on it kind of depends on how I match. I'm trying to get into anesthesiology, and so if I match into that, I'll be an anesthesiologist.
And what does that mean? How you match? Is that like a testing process, or?
No, unfortunately, it's a process where you have to interview like you would for a job, and then they have all these candidates applying for certain positions. There's only so many positions in each hospital. Not every hospital has specialties of every kind.
Right.
So it's kind of like a big job interview. You know, when you go to different places across the country that you want to try to apply into, and if your scores are really good and your the rest of your application is really good, then it's easier for you to pick and choose where you want to go.
Right.
I'm not one of those people, so I could either pick a less competitive specialty and match where I want to be, or I could pick the specialty I want to be in,
take
and
what they give you.
you know, and then have to like match somewhere where, you know, I'm not. This is like tomorrow I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi, which I've never actually been to Jackson, but I don't know how happy I'm going to be living in the South, but you know, at least I'll be in the training and the specialty I wanted to be in. So
Something rings a bell though about the medical center in Jackson. Is it a prominent hospital?
It's big. It's University of Mississippi Medical Center, so
Yeah.
it's huge. You know, I'm sure it's like, you know, it's like the premier hospital in the state.
Yeah.
You know, so for the entire state of Mississippi, it's funded by the state of Mississippi.
Maybe it was just after maybe around the time of Katrina and the floods or something. I just remember.
Yeah, probably a lot of people were sent up to Jackson. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. You know, because a lot of the hospitals in New Orleans weren't able to use the hospital system there because of flooding and like everything else. You know, their resources were basically destroyed. There was no supply route. You know, there was power issues, et cetera, et cetera. So people were either transferred. Existing patients in hospitals there were either transferred out to the University of Mississippi Medical Center, or even people needing care after the damage from the hurricane were probably sent to. I don't think it's that far from New Orleans. I think it's like maybe
Right.
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. So how are you connected with these guys?
So Todd's roommate, the other Todd,
Todd,
and
yeah.
I, we actually went to ASU together
Okay.
back in the early '90s,
Mm-hmm.
and we lived together. You know, we were roommates and stuff like that. And then Todd bought this house, and I stayed where I was, and then Todd P moved in here, and so we became friends. And of course, I met Brian through him. And
So you've only known these guys a month or two?
No, years.
Oh, when you said Peden.
No, Todd Halverson
Oh,
and
like
I
the
have
first
been
time, a long
friends.
time ago.
Oh, okay.
Todd Halverson and I have been friends. In August of this year, it'll be 20 years.
Yeah, no, I got that, but you said you met these guys when Todd Peden moved in here. I thought you meant
Oh.
this time. So.
No, yeah.
Years ago.
When
Okay.
Todd P moved in here a long time ago.
Yeah, I've known T2 Peden for like 12 years at least, and I probably known him just shortly after. I mean, I met. We weren't like
we met
close
each
friends
other.
or anything, but like I met like probably at least a decade or so plus.
So how did you meet Todd?
We worked together with Mammoth Media.
At Mammoth, okay.
Yeah. I was one of the programmers and he was the designer, and
Okay.
started hanging out. And there you go.
All right.
And then, of course, Todd lived in LA for a little while before he came here, and then
Yeah.
and I live in LA now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I live in Pasadena with my girlfriend. So I'm here for the 3 weeks. My parents have a condo in Chandler, so I've been staying there with them, and then on occasion here.
Cool. Where did Halverson go?
He's probably asleep.
I thought he was sitting behind me watching soccer till I got up to get water, and I noticed he wasn't there. Yeah, I met, I don't know how long ago, we'll have to compare notes, but I met Peden, let's say maybe 7 years ago, through Chris Ponsack.
That name is not familiar.
Chris
Just
is
down
a,
in what, Tucson?
yeah, Chris is a designer. Chris worked for me. Chris is a designer, a web designer and web designer, and Chris knew Todd and Casey from high school, and then so then Todd did some work for us.
What happened to is Casey the other guy?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he had
had
to
to
go.
bail.
He leave? Okay.
Yeah, it's something to do with this kid or something.
And then what about Shane?
And Shane worked with Todd at I guess after Mammoth at Aztec.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. I remember when Todd used to work at Aztec.
With Eric?
With Eric, yeah.
Eric. Where is Eric? I haven't heard from Eric.
Oh, man. Eric lives in Cincinnati?
Yeah, the Nasty Natty.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, all those guys at some point ended up doing work with me. Todd, Eric, Shane did some stuff for us.
So do you have your own company? Ed,
I
or-
do now. At the time, I was interactive director at an ad agency in town.
Okay.
So
Which one was that?
Park and Company.
That's right, Parker.
So yeah, I got to know all those guys through work, and then Todd and I just stayed in touch and continued to do work together on and off even after he went to LA. And then he dragged Ian in to play some D&D.
Nice. What grade are you in, Ian?
I'm a sophomore.
So yeah, I'm really here because of Ian. Something to do with my kid.
There you
That's
go.
awesome.
But
What school
I'm
you go
starting
to?
to catch on. I'm starting to understand what the hell we're doing here.
Where's that one at?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you enjoy
Boys Valley
playing.
District.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's getting better now that I understand a little bit better. And it gave me a pretty easy character this time. It's not too much you have to think about.
Yeah, my problem is I don't
Ian, you
I
sound
don't
like you played before.
properly utilize the abilities
Yeah.
of my character. So there's
Somewhat better.
all sorts of things I know I could have done or could
Right.
do and just don't
I
take
think
full
obviously
advantage of
you're-
it. But until after, it's like, oh yeah, I should
I
have
think
done
it's
that.
just
Yeah, I've only played. This is probably my 4th time.
and the other
Yeah,
time
yeah,
from
we-
years ago.
Yeah, well, it's whenever it was the last time.
Yeah,
Brian-
that was the
Brian
last
came
time I
to our
played. It was
house
the last time I played it.
I don't know when that was. A year ago.
Long time ago, last year. I've only played, I think, one more time than you.
Really?
It's just whenever Todd's up.
Yeah,
Or
you
was your
seem
company.
to know a lot more about the game though.
Yeah, Brian.
You do. You just seem to understand your character better, and
Yeah, but
maybe that
Brian.
one time more than you played with me was like a 20-hour marathon or something. You got
No.
a crash.
Well,
course.
me and him had a kind of a refresher thing like a week or so
That
ago.
was
Oh,
very
that's right.
helpful.
And that kind of got my head back into the.
Otherwise,
whole
I'd just be
dice
like looking at this going, what?
Yeah, that's what I am. Todd has the patience of a saint, because I was like, Because I know I asked like 4 times in 4 different ways. Now, so can I heal him? Can I spend a surge to heal him? Do I have a card or anything that I can do to heal him? No! You can't heal him!
You just can't.
Stop asking! But he never yells at me. Is this still on?
So are you using the microphone?
Yeah. Now this is 2 different kinds of chips, Shane, so you see if you can tell which flavor this one is. That mine?
Yeah, I put mine.
Oh, you're charging yours now. Okay. Well, gee, walking into this nest of soccer fans makes me wish I'd
Yeah.
kept up on watching soccer. We used to watch like crazy, but
Did you? Yeah.
yeah, these guys, Ian has an older brother. Both of those guys played competitive soccer when they were younger, and I coached for a few years, and then
And we were Chelsea fans.
yeah, we were Chelsea
Oh yeah,
fans.
Brian's a Chelsea fan.